In the world of college basketball, there's a name that is synonymous with one thing: losses. I'm talking about the UMES Hawks. They are historically the worst college basketball program in recent memory and the ultimate mountain to climb for new head coach Irv Yoga, who's going to suffer through terrible recruiting classes, humiliating blowout losses, and zero fan support. But that isn't stopping me from turning the losingest college basketball team into the last team standing in March Madness. Had to do a little swerve-derve adjustment for Coach Yoga. I originally planned on making this with Chicago State, but I couldn't find them in the game for some reason, so we pivoted to UMES, probably the second worst team in recent memory. Chicago State's definitely first. It's like picking between two pieces of trash. They're both not good, okay? Regardless, the roster, it's not like, oh, the worst thing ever, to be completely honest. I thought that it'd be a little bit worse than this. So what we're working with is honestly not horrible. Like, Kyrell Shaw's a 77 overall as a true freshman, but makes sense because the rosters in this game that are updated, they love making all these true freshmen absolutely insane. I'm sure this is still going to be a challenging video, but I honestly thought this roster would be worse, so maybe we'll do better than I thought to start out. The end result's going to be the same. It's just how much are we going to lose early on in this video that might change with us being a little bit better than I thought. But we do need to get a center, and Ty Shepard is like the only center that wants to come here. And then we're going after Greg Reynolds, high testosterone, he's already bald, and then Malcolm Richards as well. I'd like to go after somebody else, but we only have 100 recruiting points, and we have a lot of open scholarships. So ideally, I could get one more commitment. Gotta get these three guys committed first, and then we'll see if I have any recruiting points left over. Well, that just made our home opener like 10 times more important. If we win this game, we're gonna get our first facility upgrade of the video for the Hawks. Man, their logo is sweet. It looks like the Hawk is like gotten torn into by like a fellow Hawk or something. Like, what are all those little shreds on his face? I don't know if that's genetic or like maybe one of the fellow creatures in the animal kingdom did that to him and it just like scarred up or something. I have no idea, but it looks really sweet. See, I told you, dude. It's like the only thing going for us right now is our logo is absolutely badass. Oh no, come on, bro. Of course I tip it. It goes to the other team and then they just make an instant layup. It's fine. We're up 14 points. Thankfully, we're playing Central Connecticut and not somebody like actually good, because if this was like, I don't know, North Carolina, Duke, some random blue blood, we would be getting absolutely popped and we would lose a facility upgrade potentially. Hopefully this time when I play good defense, the game actually rewards me. Last time I got a deflection, it just went right to the fellow comrade. See, no way that goes into... This game hates me, man. It's fine. We're gonna go down low right here. Oh, kick it to the corner. See, I still spent a lot on the shooting and it didn't matter. Frick, man. I spent like 50% of my training in the first offseason on shooting and it just did not matter right there. It's all right, though, because we're gonna get a steal. Let's go. Okay, run. Push ahead. Another extra pass. Dunk it. Or not. Okay, layups are fine, too. 2 is 2. That's cool, but dunks look way cooler. They just keep shooting in my face and they make another... Bro, this is insanity. I'm glad we're up double digits, because if not, I would be losing my mind right now, okay? They're starting to foul. Let's make some free throws. It'll be A-okay. We got this 1 for 1. Like I said, we spent 50% of the training thing on shooting. Like, I don't think shooting's going to be the issue this season. At least I'm hoping not. Plus, after we get the Steph Curry shooting center upgraded to level 1, it definitely should not be an issue for us. Everything else, though, that is required in the game of basketball will for sure be an issue with this team. That's where my concern's at. Like, defensively, they've made so many threes in my face. Thank you. We finally stopped them for once. Oh, yeah, this game's definitely over. Gotta take our little victories, especially early on in this video, because there's going to be a lot of losses. Steph Curry's shooting center is officially unlocked to level 1. Let's go, boys. Hate to say it. Can we really be surprised? By the way, UMES Hawks. They're from Princess Anne, Maryland. I've never heard of that place, but it sounds magical. It sounds like a magical city in like some fairy tale that like Rapunzel lives in or something. I don't know. Princess Anne. That sounds like a beach or something. That's gotta be a magical place. Regardless, doesn't matter. We sucked. We were awful. 4-25. 4-25. I knew we'd be bad. I was hoping that we wouldn't be that bad, though, man. Got bent over by Vanderbilt. Man, did we win any other non-con games? We won one other one against California Baptist. Okay, and then we also beat... There's only 2 more wins, so it's not like there's going to be many things to look for. Oh, here we go. We beat whatever this is. Delaware State, the Hornets. Are you serious? They were both of our wins, Delaware State. Dude, they gotta feel so bad about themselves. They were half of our wins this season was Delaware State. Oh my gosh, I'd be so pissed. I'd resign if I was their head coach. Oh my goodness, that's so tragic for them. All right, well, yeah, there's not really any other takeaways. Hopefully we got oh, we did get another facility upgrade. That's shocking, especially only 4 wins. I mean, it's probably because we won our last home game against Delaware State. Yeah, we did. You win your home opener and your home closer. Typically, you get skill points / facility upgrades, whatever you want to call them. So, dude, that's great, man. We still got 2 facility upgrades in a 4-win season. Let's go. And also on the recruiting trail, it went so well. Like, I did not realize that it would be as easy as it was. Getting these guys to commit with not using that many recruiting hours. Literally, all I did did was email them, send a letter of interest, and then offer them a scholarship, and they all instantly committed. So this was very effective, and we picked up like a really good recruiting class for the future, because there's no way we're going to have as many kids in next year's class that are as good as these guys that are going to want to come. Like, it's going to fall off drastically. So I'm glad that we capitalized when we did. Stats-wise this season, though, Kentron Shaw, I didn't want him to okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. I wanted him to start at power forward since he's shorter than Jalen Ware. Regardless, he was okay, 11 and 7, 6 and 7 for Jalen. 3 points from our starting small forward, bro. What? 9 points for Kyrell Shaw, and then 16 from Evan Johnson. Dude, we just sucked. Like, I thought the offense would be somewhat competent. No way, no how with these season statistics. Like, 17 points. Like, this is barely cracking 40. Like, how many points did we score in the entire season? Only 1,900? We also gave up the most. Ugh. There's a lot that's going to need to be improved upon, that's for sure. I don't know how we're invited to our conference tournament. That is like the most pity invite ever. I'll accept it. Obviously, we're going to get bent over. I'm not expecting this game to resemble anything that is competitive, so I'm just going to simulate this. Let's move on to year 2 and just forget that year 1 ever happened. We lost by 33. Norfolk State, way better than us. It's going to be the other way around, though, later on in this video. Just got to be patient. The Coach Yoga regime, it's going to be a successful one. Certainly not like we're out of school that's not used to losing. I mean, come on. Second losingest program in college basketball. Evan Johnson, though, he was our best player, but our team was so bad. I don't even care if these guys are graduating. Like, just get the bad mojo out of the locker room. Maybe they were bad for the team. I think it had a lot more to do with talent than it did, like, players' personalities and stuff. Because, I mean, you suck at basketball. There's a lot of things that you can do to try and help team bonding, especially a guy like Coach Yoga. He has his ways, but when it comes to getting better at basketball, man, like, you have to be good in order for us to win games, and we were not good. Had no scholarships, though, this offseason since nobody transferred, so this was our recruiting class. It should be #1 in the conference. I don't know how it wouldn't be. And it is at 72 overall from Utah. Let's go. And then a 70 shooting guard. And then Coppin State. Yeah, this is definitely the best class in the conference. 11 1-stars for Norfolk State. Definitely did not pronounce that right. Norfolk, right? Yeah, I think I said Norfolk. Yeah, it's definitely Norfolk State. Regardless, doesn't really matter. 11 1-stars, though. That is a huge number. That, like, what kind of roster turnover is that, dude? I don't know. This is what I was worried about. This is why I said I'm glad that we capitalized when we did. All these kids that are ranked in the 900s now. Oh, there's actually a kid ranked in the 400s. Okay, I'll add him to the board. There's also a kid ranked in the 200s. I'll add him to the board. And the 600s, it's so grody, bro. I'll say our recruits last year were pretty solid, but those... abysmal, disgusting, gross, whatever word you want to say, mustard. And we only have 32 points. Oh my gosh, we're brokey. Dude, last year I had 100. I only have 32 this year. Okay, I really don't know what I'm going to do now. I have no idea. I'm trying to think this through. I'm so glad that we got last year's recruiting class, because if not, the future of the program would be looking so much more bleak. I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe get like 1 or 2 kids during the regular season, like probably that kid that's ranked in the 600, probably the kid that's ranked in the 400s, that kid that was ranked in the 200s. He had low interest, if I remember correctly. And then the off season, hopefully we have a way better year than we did last year, and I can actually get some recruits in the off season since we'll have those open scholarships, because I'll go after Doug Anthony, and then the kid that was ranked in the 600s, he also has low interest. Looks like I'll just go after Doug Anthony then, and we'll have to fill the rest of the scholarships in the off season, which I don't think is exactly ideal, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It's not like we're Nick Saban in Tuscaloosa, or like big man on campus in real life at college. Like, we're not calling the shots. We have no pull. We have no authority right now. Once we start winning games, though, that'll change. This year's starting right up, we got Jose Coelho. That's a sweet name. Kyrell Shaw's back at shooting guard. I hope to see a lot better out of him. He was not great last year. Cardell Bailey, Kentron Shaw, and then Christopher Flippin. So we have a few new starters. The team's a little bit better. At least this year we're starting a true center in Christopher. I don't really know how much that's going to matter. I still think we're going to win less than 10 games, just to be completely honest with all of you. I don't see the season going well. I just hope that we can get something out of Kyrell, because last year I thought he'd be a lot better than he was. He's our best player now. Like, he's got to show it. Really glad that Doug was not a drama queen and he was easy to get, because if he was a drama queen, we probably wouldn't have of getting them because we're broke right now. So thank you, Doug. Very kind and considerate human being. I'm sure he puts his grocery cart away like a good Samaritan after he's done shopping. But as for the courts, we're 2-10. We're so bad. We're just so bad right now, man. It's so awful. I hate it so much. Losing is not something anybody enjoys unless you're a psychopath. Like, it's just not an enjoyable experience right now. It's not like we're losing to a bunch of scary teams, too. Like, our non-conference schedule was not that challenging, but it hasn't mattered. We're just so much worse than all these sucky teams. Fortunately, still managed to get another facility upgrade, so the Steph Curry Shooting Center is to level 3. At least we can say that we can shoot the ball well. And we are good at sucking and losing games as well. That's like the only few things I can think off the top of my head that we're good at. And MEAC conference play is rolling around, starting at home against Morgan State. They have a really cool mascot just like we do. I'm not expecting to win this game. I mean, we're awful, as we all know. Honestly, all things considered, this is not horrible. 1 out of 10? How did they just... Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting to do. That's my fault. Screw Tanner. Swat right here, though. Yep, I just knew it was going to happen. He gets it back. He's going to make a layup, isn't he? Great, man. Certainly not going well. I jumped in down 10, but at least we got a steal right there. I need to go for a yeah, I wanted to do it. Ooh, that was cool. I wanted to do a transition 3, but got to take the points in that situation. There's still enough time. I'm just going to need to see. That's fine. There's no way that goes in perfect. Okay, let's try to hit a 3 this possession, gang. Extra pass to your friend. Oh, fell for the pump fake. Driving kick. Yes, that's just not open. Not at all. Oh my gosh. No. No way it makes that fadeaway. This sucks too because they're making or taking horrible shots and it doesn't matter because I can't get any offense going. This zone, it's got me in a blender right now. It's just a 2-3 zone. I mean, I used to run this when I was in school. Come on, kick it to the court. They're just moving so fast. They're moving before I freaking pass it, man. It's like they're telekinetic or something. Very frustrated because we need 3s. Oh, yes. That's just not. See, whoa, I did go in. All right, then. No way. Like I said, then make that one. I was going to say, though, man, like I said, they've been taking horrible shots. It's not going to matter, though. There's not enough time now. I had my chance to come back. Maybe if this 3 could get spicy. No, of course I don't. Honestly, this was closer than I thought it would be. Doesn't help when their entire front court goes for 21-19, 26-7, and then 12-9. Oh, man. Gonna be another poopy season. We knew that going into the season. I can't be pissed at this. I just hope, can we get to 6 wins maybe? Win a few more MEAC conference games we did last year. I don't think that's asking for too much, Coach Yoga. Hey, look at us. I don't want to get overjoyed because we still were absolutely atrocious, but considering how bad we were last year, this is definitely progress. 8-21, 6-11 in the MEAC. Let's go. We did not finish in last place. So, yeah, this is progress. I'm still, really upset with our offense. I don't know why our offense was the second worst. You'd think that our offense would be so good with all the shooting that we have. Our defense was also really bad, but I kind of expected that. I just thought the offense would be so much better. I don't know. Maybe next season the offense will excel at a higher rate. Maybe now that we have the Steph Curry Shooting Center maxed out, that's beautiful, but it just doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. I figured even though we're one of the least talented teams in the conference, that at least we'd put up a lot of points. Hasn't really happened, though. We were on a 3-game winning streak. We won 4 out of 5 games at one point in the season. Oh my gosh. Then we went on a losing streak. We beat Coppin State and then we beat Norfolk State as our other 2 wins to end the year. So not horrible at all, man. Definitely better. In the grand scheme of things, it's still quite awful. I am not denying that. It's progress though. That is what we need to be happy about. Christopher Flippin was not great. Like I said, Keytron was pretty good. Cairo still, I'd like to see a little bit better, especially since they're our best player, only averaging 10 points. 5 assists is pretty good for a shooting guard, and then really got nothing from our point guard, Jose Coelho. Now, off the bench, you got 6 points from Jaden Lee, so it's not really rocket science. We just need better players, but that's not really something we could do when we keep losing games like that. We got to start winning games on the court, and then we can recruit better players. South Carolina State, though, maybe we can upset them, and we can win our first MEAC conference tournament game of the video. What? We actually are upsetting them. We're not just doing that. We're kind of kicking their butt. What? No way they make that quick 3. Thank you. Good defense. So far this video, though, I feel like my defense has been good. It's just I haven't really been able to figure out offense. Maybe I'll get into a groove. There we go. A little driving kick action. Bang, bang. That's what we should do. We might suck at everything else that's important in basketball. Athleticism, defense, rebounding, steals, all that kind of stuff, passing, but definitely can shoot. That is something that we should excel at. Let's just pop this. I know our center, he can't shoot at all. That was just stupid. I was just getting excited. I'm sorry. Why are we sagging off? I don't know, but still, it was good defense. Nice rebound there from Mr. Flippin. I wish he was better. He just doesn't really offer anything offensively. He's just a big guy. We only have 2 centers on the roster, and then he misses. We suck so much. I am stunned by this performance. Did I see this coming? Absolutely not. Will we get popped in the next round? More than likely, but you cannot say that we did not pull off our first conference tournament one of the video. Kick it? Dude, why would we? There we go. We finally pass it to the open guy, and of course we miss it anyway. Now we got Coppin State. It says that they are our rival. We actually beat them the last game of the season at home, so there's a chance, but honestly, I think we kind of played out of our minds last game. It's the only way that we won, so I think that we're going to get bent over right here. I'm hoping we at least keep it close, though. Okay, well, that's not what I'm saying. We're down 25. This is what I was saying, though. I hate regurgitating it, but why can't we score more points? Like, I get it if we give up, like, 90 points per game, but how do we only have 52 points right now? That should be almost impossible. Like a volcanic eruption in Ohio. Like, it's not something that's going to happen, and of course, that's a deflected pass. Can I just shoot this three? Come on, please. Why is everybody so slow? Why can't we be faster? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Bang, bang. That's what we call good offense. Good job, Tanner. I want to see these shooting stats at the end of the game. Is it because, like, we turned the ball over a lot? Like, we didn't get rebounds? Probably didn't get rebounds because our center is pretty poo-poo, but it's fine. We know what we need to work on. I just wish that we would have more points as they steal it and then, man, they're just shoving the knife even further and they're pressing me up 25. Come on, man. They have no regard for human life. Oh, my goodness. Kick it to the three-point line. What a pass, though. And it was, of course, off because we can't shoot for some reason. Time to go undercover. Detective Tanman's gonna crack the case. Are we serious? Keatron scored 31 of our 57 points this game? Bro, like, what? How does that even make any sense? He shot most of the shots, granted, but he shot 50% from the field over, dude, that's almost like 80% from three. It's a little bit less than 80%, I think, but oh my gosh, Cardell Bailey shot 3 of 17. So we got shots up. As you guys can see, it's just only one guy could hit him. Oh man, is he the only one going to the Steph Curry shooting center? Like, I just don't understand that. Again, we have no transfers. I will give Coach Yoga that, man. He's done a good job building a culture. Now, if only the culture would result in wins, that would be great. Keatron's graduating, Cardell, like basically our entire starting lineup besides our center and our shooting guard, who was our best player, but he didn't play like it. Keatron, apparently he was the only one who was trying to actually have us advance to the tournament because he should have just kept shooting, honestly. Like, he's shooting 50% from the field, over like 60% from three. I mean, it would have been much better off if he was just chucking up shots than the rest of the team. 124 recruiting points, 4 scholarships. This is going to be brutal, man. Okay, there's actually some guys ranked in the 300s, which is very nice to see. It's a center too, Afi Childress. He's only got medium. Is he in the pipeline at least? He's not. That is going to be a tough pull, especially during the off season when kids commit way quicker. I don't know if that's feasible. We might have to go for it though, because he's easily the best guy we can go after. All right, well, I'm going to go after him and then probably these 3 power forwards because we need power forwards. I'll try. Maybe just 2 of these guys. We'll see what happens here. What? That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, that's something I did not expect. Afi committed in like 2 weeks. All right, well, that's the Coach Yoga effect, I guess. Let's go. Only 191 pounds, though. He needs to eat some McDonald's or something. Go to Dunkin' Donuts. Whatever floats your boat and gets up the pounds. Ideally, Doug is not weighing more than our center, but that's something we could work on with the strength conditioning coach, the nutritionist, and then we got Quint Kirk. There is another open scholarship. I'm just going to wait for the future. I mean, I could try and go after, you know what? We have the points. Let's go after Adam Snow. Why the heck not? They all play the same position. Whoop-de-doo. We'll have the cream rise to the top, and we got him as well. So honestly, all things considered, it went better than I thought it would. I did not anticipate a kid ranked in the 300s wanting to come here. That is by far the biggest pickup of this cycle, especially at a position of need. I don't know if it's going to be the top class in the MEAC this year. It should definitely be like number 2 though, or number 3 if it's not the number 1 class. I'd imagine, yeah, it's still number 1 actually, which is insane to think about. Coppin State, they had a solid class, but even though we keep sucking on the court, we're still recruiting at a high level compared to our conference. Eventually, we're going to get 4 and 5 stars. That's when it's going to get fun, but we got to build our way up. Kyrell, you need to start carrying, man. Last year, you were all right. 10 points, like 5 assists. Like, that's solid, but you're an 83 overall now, brother. Like, you are on the UMES Hawks. No offense to us. We are awful. We suck. That's the whole point of the video. Carry us. Go for 30 points per game. Do to us what Steph Curry did to Davidson. Put us on the map, Kyrell. That's what I'm asking you to do. I don't care if you be a ball hog. I don't. Honestly, though, I don't know what to do with this starting lineup. I kind of want to start Joshua Gross at the 2 and put Kyrell at the 1 since he was a willing passer. You know what? Screw that. Let's do that. And honestly, if Grant Shepard does good off the bench, I'll move him back to point guard. But we're going to do this. We're going to go Kyrell at the 1, Joshua at the 2. He was was one of the best recruits we got in that first recruiting class. Ralph Martino Jr. at the 3. He's been waiting his turn. Maurice Vassell at the 4, and then Christopher Flippin at the 5. We should undoubtedly be better. I think we could probably win at least 10 games this year. It's all about Kyrell. I hate beating a dead horse, but this guy's our best player, and it's not close. He's probably one of the best players in the entire conference, overall-wise. Just go show it, man. I gotta say, though, we are getting super lucky with some of these random recruits that want to come here. Like, Leon Edwards is ranked in the 200s, and then the next highest kid that wants to come here is ranked in the 600s. Thankfully, we only have one scholarship, so obviously we're going after Leon. Cannot emphasize enough, though, like, how fortunate I feel that he wants to come here. Do I know why? No, I don't. Do I care, though? Also, no, I don't. All that matters is that he wants to come here, so we will try and make him a Hawk. Unsuccessful in that endeavor. That sucks. I tried, man. I just don't have enough recruiting points, and honestly, he was being pretty high maintenance. Like, I tried with a couple of things. I just don't have enough recruiting points. It's really as simple as that. If he had, like, high interest or, like, highest, I definitely would have gotten him, but I even got him for an unofficial school visit, which I don't know how much that's really going to help us out at UMES, but you can't say I did not try my tits off, okay? I definitely did. Maybe it's best for both parties. I really don't know, but I did get a couple of facility upgrades, which is a pretty good sign that this season's gone so far so well, even though the last 2 years we haven't really done that great. We still gotten some. Anywho, we got the Albert Einstein, Bill Nye the Science Guy study hall level 2, so that's great. Whoa! We're 15 and 12! We're gonna finish above 500, right? Trying to think with the math and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we can finish below 500. Let's go. Non-con was not really that good. We went 5 and 7 in the non-con. It looks like this conference is really starting to hit a wall. There are some really rough teams, like North Carolina Central. There's no way we should be beating any team by 22 points, and we beat them by 22. It looks like we're on a 3-game losing streak right now, though. I'm not a big fan of that situation. I think I'm gonna play this final game against Norfolk State. Let's simulate the South Carolina State game. They popped us the first time we played them. Yeah, they beat us by 27. I don't anticipate this being close. They're the best team in the conference this season, and we lost by 20. Definitely not gonna go dancing this year, but it's safe to say this team definitely took a huge step. So let's play Norfolk State. Are they like a winnable game, possibly? It looks like we beat them. Yeah, we beat them on February 4th, I think that is. So this should be winnable. We are a lot better. Yeah, this has got to be a W, boys. We need this win. Woohoo! We're up 7. Dude, their court is sweet. Like a pineapple, like, puked over a court. That's not a compliment, though. Maybe like a pineapple, I was going to say, yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. I was going to say, like, urinated on a court. I don't know. Like a pineapple had a smoothie on the court. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just looks very pineapple-y. We did not get a point on last possession, though. Let's try and get some points right here. Do I kick this, please? That's too far away. You know what? Screw it. Steph Curry shooting center. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Oh, a steal. Yes, yes. Okay, we got to push this. Push ahead. Yes, please dunk this. Please just dunk it. Dunk it, please. Dude, everybody in this game could jump so high and just does ridiculous dunks. Like, you never see that in real life, but some random kid from UMES is doing that in this game. It's just, I don't care that it's unrealistic. It's a video game, so I love it. Made both free throws like the CPU always does. They're going to start fouling me soon. I'm going to try and pass over this, though, and just take a transition 3 if they let me. Please, 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 please. Dude. I don't know what it is. Like, we just get nothing from Kyrell in these games when I jump in. Like, he's been our best player for 2 seasons, almost 3 seasons now, since he was a true freshman. He just doesn't make shots whenever I play with him. I'm like 99% sure that he has a maxed out 3-point rating in this game. Like, how is he missing that? You know what I mean? Like, that should be automatic. That should be like a wide open layup. That was a horrible shot, though. Can we get a rebound? Show some hustle. There we go. There's Tanner on the boards. Yeah, this is going to be a dub. Kyrell, I'm trying so hard not to be mad at you right now. How do you suck so much? Please, enlighten me. I'd love to know, man. I would love to know. This is worse than he was last year, man. And he's the starting point guard now. Like, he got worse with the ball in his hand more. So astonished at how horrible he is. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. Our best player was Joshua, who we recruited in the first recruiting class. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 16 points for Ralph Martino Jr. I mean, literally everybody else was better than Kyrell. Do I have any idea how? No, I don't get it, but we had a better season, okay? I'm not going to complain. I am just beyond confused. Kyrell, I don't know what I need to do, man. Maybe you have, like, split personalities and, like, your good basketball personality just never comes out. I really have no idea. I'm grasping at straws with my theories. There are theories for a reason, man, but at least we ended the season with a win. Oh, that's who we just played, isn't it? Norfolk State, NSU? Yeah, that is exactly. Well, at least we know we can beat them. They're like a C, so that's good. Did we finish in 3rd place then in the conference? Yeah, we did. All right. So I don't expect us to win this conference tournament unless like somebody could somehow beat South Carolina State for us, because both times we played them, we got absolutely popped. Dang. Well, that was like a lot closer than I thought it would be. Still won, so woohoo to that, but they were like a C. I don't know, man. This team with Kyrell at point guard, it just has such bad vibes, man. Maybe next year I'll move him back to shooting guard, but Joshua was like our best player. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say it's a disaster, but it's like, you'd think that your best player would play like your best player. It's just not happening, man. We're playing Coppin State. They're our rival. I'm not anticipating winning this game, but at least we can somewhat keep it close. That's my hope. Wait a second. We actually just won. Okay. Beyond confused. Man, this has been a weird season this year. The first 2 years kind of went how I expected, but how? I don't know. Very weird. All right, well, I'm not complaining about it. We're in our first MEAC Conference Tournament Championship of the video playing South Carolina State. They just have body bagged everybody. I don't think this will be close. They're an A across the board. What are they feeding their players, man? What are they injecting them with? Oh, Lordy, man. This is not going to be a competitive game, but like I said, we made it here. That's a lot to say for this type of program. Actually, not like awful. We're losing by a lot still. 17-38 Fetty and we only have 51 points. My goodness, man. I am so excited for later on in this video when we put up like 90 points per game, because we're gonna be so much better than everybody else in our conference. Kyrell is just such a mystifying player. Very mystifying, and we can't get rebounds. Like, I'm not surprised that our center, he's our worst starter. Like, it's not surprising that we're getting bodied down low. It's just, you'd expect more from Kyrell. I'm gonna try and get shifty with him. We gotta diagnose what his issue is this offseason and try and, like, dude, he is shifty. Like, what in the heck? That was the worst release I've ever seen, though. That was so slow. It was like winding up a doll or something. We're getting out rebounded 53-24. My gosh. It's so abundantly clear what we need to do. It's just a matter of doing it, because we can't get better players until we start winning more games. But hey, we won more games this year, so hopefully there will be better players that want to come here next year. The team in our own conference. It's not like we're trying to rebound against like Duke or like Kansas or something. Like, it's so frustrating. Everybody was booty cheeks this game, though. My, oh my. Lots to improve upon, boys. Lots to improve upon. Oh my goodness. Their center's an 88 overall. He went for 25 and 21. Okay. The good news is, like, the entire Carolina State starting lineup is going to graduate besides Jaden Johnson. So thank goodness for that. They were just so much better than us. I'm not surprised we lost. Finally got a transfer, and it's Greg, who is our backup shooting guard. I don't blame him, because Joshua is just the better player. We don't have any points, so obviously he's gone. And then Christopher is graduating. I hate being mean to him. He just was not very good. Oh, yes! Some 3-stars! Ben Gant and then Anthony Bradford, a ginger. That's exciting. We actually have 200 recruiting points. See? This is what I said earlier in the video. Start to win games, and the game will love you. That's all you have to do in college basketball 10. I know it's easier said than done. Obviously, we're finally turning things around a little bit, so let's try and pick up these 2 studs. Gosh darn it. Anthony, why are you being so high maintenance? I'm not going to get him. He's too far away with the interest bar. I tried. I don't have enough points. I figured out what he wanted, program prestige, and I spammed it. Did not work enough, so obviously not going to get him. At least we got Ben, though, so that's nice. Mr. Ben Gant, Ben 10, whatever you want to give him a nickname for. He will be, I don't know if he's going to be our center of the future, since we got a center a couple of classes ago. That's to be expected. We only signed 1 guy, so we finished with the second best class. Not really upset with it. We did the best we possibly could. I mean, it would have been nice to have gotten that shooting guard that we literally just lost, but it's hard to get medium interest in this game. It's tough. Sometimes you can get it pretty easily, and sometimes it's what happened right there with Anthony. They are probably going to be the team that we're going to have to tussle with for the rest of this video when it comes to the MEAC. Lucky for us, Coach Yoga took some online self-defense classes, so we should be good to go. They have leaders at all the key positions. I thank you for that. Our starting lineup is actually projected to be one of the best in the conference this year. That is beautiful to see. I don't know if that's going to translate since our facilities are not maxed out, as you all know, but yeah, we're definitely getting more towards the top of the conference. That's undeniable. I feel like you've left me no other choice, Kyrell. I'm going to start you at point guard again. You're up to an 85. Like, buddy, I'm so beyond begging at this point. I don't even know what it is beyond begging. Whatever it is, I'm there, man. Just be the alpha. It'll probably be Maurice Vassell who's back for us. Ralph Martino was pretty good last year as well, and so was Joshua. This team's going to be better. There's no way it's not. You guys just saw it's going to be one of the best in the conference. I just want to see Kyrell take a step. Like, I've been waiting, man. The breakout season, it's imminent. It has to be, right? I've never been catfished before. God forbid it ever happens. This is what it would feel like, though. Kyrell, I don't know. I'm so confused, flabbergasted, whatever huge word you want to use. He is getting worse every year. 6 points, 5 assists. How is that even? I'm so confused, man. I have no idea, guys. I'm glad the rest of our team's stepping up in light of his horrendous performances. Ty Shepard, new starter's been good. Maurice Vassell's been good again. Ralph Martino Jr.'s been good again. And then Joshua Gross continues to be our best scorer. So I'm happy with those guys. It's just like our best player is not playing like our best player, and I don't get why. But we are 14-5, despite Kyrell being absolutely atrocious. We're still winning games. Granted, we don't play anybody really that tough in the non-con. You might think, oh, that's Kentucky. No, it's CSU Bakersfield. Some of these logos are kind of mixed up with this mod, so that's why it's kind of like a dupe situation. You know, you get bamboozled, another catfish scenario, I guess you could say, with that logo. The biggest thing, though, the biggest takeaway is that we're undefeated in MEAC conference play. I'm not shocked by it, though, because, like, South Carolina State, I just looked at their overall. They're only like a B+ or a B, so we should win this conference. As you all saw in the preseason, we have the best starters. Yeah, they're only a B+. We got another facility upgrade, which I used to get the Albert Einstein Building of the Science Gate at level 3. Mark Twain Reading Center, whatever you want to call the study hall. I got multiple names for it. Very versatile. It's fun. And recruiting-wise, I know I didn't talk about this in the preseason, but there were 2 3-stars that wanted to come here, and I got both. We only had 2 open scholarships, so everything is going to plan right now. It's just like Kyrell. I am just so beyond confused with it. It's so weird, man. It's econ class all over again, pre-calc, whatever confusing class you've taken. That is the Kyrell Shaw experience for me, man. Why does it have to be close? I mean, we're up 5. I'm not gonna complain. Dude, our court is sweet. I love the mid-court logo. You can't really see it. I don't want to get a back-court violation, but it's like a sweet little hawk in the middle of the M. That is so dope. All right, let's go down low to our center. First year starting in the lineup. He's only 6'7", so let's do a little baby hook. That was not what I wanted to do. Gosh, dang it. Defense wins championships as we proceed to let a wide-open cutter to the rim. Great idea, guys. Let's pass over the press like I always do. Tyrell, pass ahead. Okay, mid-range, that's like a layup for us, right? Yeah, bang, bang, I was gonna say. Those are easy peasy. Love this defense we're playing right now. We're making them earn it. It's a deflection. Oh, come on, I needed that ball right there. Hands high, no way, please no. Yes, rebound time. They're gonna start to foul, aren't they? Yeah, they should. I don't know why they're taking so long. Yeah, there we go. University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. We are starting to get to the top of the MEAC, and then eventually we'll be on top of the rest of college basketball. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. It's still gonna take probably at least 4 or 5 more years. At least. We are slowly climbing our way up the mountaintop, man. Mount Everest. The top of it, actually, you have to go back down too. Maybe, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So, we are victorious. That was revenge for last year. We knew their entire team practically was graduating, so that was definitely a game that we should win, and we did. Maurice Vassell gets player of the game, 17 points, 13 rebounds, not too shabby. And Kyrell actually scored in double digits. Wow, you're allowed to do that, Kyrell. Isn't that such a shock, apparently? Oh my gosh, so infuriating, but hey, we're winning games. We're undefeated in the MEAC. Will we finish undefeated in the conference? Definitely not, but we are off to an undefeated start, so that's all I can ask for. Yep, we did lose a game, but literally that's it. Coppin State, our rival, at home too. Kind of disappointing, but like I said, we were going to lose 1 game. Like, we're not that much better than the rest of the MEAC, but 23-6 in year 4 for Coach Yoga. Yes, I am ecstatic, dude. Unbelievably happy right now, and most of these games weren't really that close. Like, we did have some nail biters, but it wasn't like game in, game out, we were winning by 2 points. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize. Oh, wait, no, this was a game that was completed. I don't know why I didn't update with the score. We won by 3, so woohoo to that. We should be the 1 seed in the conference tournament, and yeah, we have the automatic bid. I don't want to say on lock, but we are favored for it. Woo! We can max out the Building of the Science Guys study hall. Let's go, man. The facilities are going so well, even with us being as poopy as we have in this video. Like, this video started pretty bumpy, but like I said, just had to be patient with Coach Yoga. He's going to get us to the promised land. Ty Shepard in his first year starting was really good. 10-14, 13-10 10 for Maurice. He's been really solid. 13, 3, and 3 for Ralph. 17 and 3 for Joshua. He just keeps scoring. And then Kyrell, still just, I have no idea, guys. I really don't know. Could you imagine how much better this team could be if he was actually good, like an 85 overall, and he actually lived up to it and played like an 85 overall? Like, he is our best player on paper, but on the court, he is our worst starter. It's not even close. Honestly, I'm expecting us to kind of cruise until we get to the finals potentially, so hopefully I don't have to stress out with any of these games. Wow. Coppin State is really that much worse than us, and we lost to them in the regular season. That's pretty disappointing, but yeah, we did win our first 2 games against South Carolina State and North Carolina Central. Looks like Coppin State, they actually upset the 2 seed Delaware State, the Hornets. That's sweet though, dude. It's not even like a real Hornet. It's like blue and red. It's like a prehistoric Hornet or something. I want to rebuild Delaware State. That's one of the coolest logos I've ever seen. Its wings are blue. It's like a red, white, and blue Hornet. That's so cool. Sucks that we did lose to them, but at least we're beating them now when it's more important. Coppin State, man, their jerseys are sweet too. I think I might be falling in love with this conference, the MEAC. They look like a bunch of bumblebees. This is sweet. I'll block that. Give me that. Yeah, come on now. Will you thank you? We're up 13, though. That was a really good defensive possession. They're starting to foul, which is completely fine with me. We're up 13. I wanted to jump in because this is going to be our first conference championship with a video. Kyrell, he's really good at shooting free throws. He just sucks at shooting everywhere else, which is just so, I don't know, man. If this guy played on North Carolina in real life, oh my gosh, I'd probably cut off about 20 years off my life expectancy watching him play. Like, he would irritate me so much, but yeah. This is a win. Our first conference championship of the video. I wish there was confetti and stuff for this type of thing. I guess you could say this is the celebration. It's the generic thing, though. There's no, like, actual physical trophy or confetti, and we get to see the bumblebees pissed off. I think we'll probably be like 14, 15, 16-ish seed, probably around there. Obviously, we're not going to win whoever we play against. I mean, crazy things happen, so possibly, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. I haven't seen us yet, though. Where are we? Are we in the final one? Yes, we are. Dang. Auburn, 27 and 3. Okay. Have to imagine they're probably like A to A plus across the board. Oh my gosh, they're really good, man. My only hope is that we can keep this within 30, because usually these types of matchups in this game, you get blown up by like 50 plus. So can we just keep it within 30? Whoa! We're actually down 13. Okay, that's nice. I mean, there's no way we can come back. I was trying to talk myself into it. There's no chance. Can we just keep this like a little bit close? Like, can we get it within 10? Joshua, bang, bang. 3-ball, man. What he does, he's a shooter. He's a southpaw sniper from deep. So we're only down 10 now. Like I said, get it within 10 and I will be so happy with this. Oh, I got a steal. Ha ha ha. Cookie time. Transition. I'm scared because they're more athletic than me. Oh, there we go. Of course you missed the lap. Oh my God. No way, right? No, please no. Please no. Please. Gosh, dang it, we can't get a rebound, bro. I'm sure they've out-rebounded the crap out of us. There we go. We got a board that time. There we go. Transition 3, Joshua. No, they played up. That was smart. Just go coast to coast. Let's go, Joshua. No, please don't. Please don't. Dude, they keep shooting these contested layups quickly. Like, I don't think we're going to come back and win this game by any means, but they're certainly opening the door for it, especially if we make this 3 somehow. Oh, okay. We're getting freaky out here. Let's go. Spicy señorita. And then they just threw a lob. What are they doing? The CPU is sabotaging themselves. Transition? Do I kick it for a 3? Just get points. Just get points. Oh, no, he was open down low, you idiot. There we go. And then they blocked me. That's probably the game. God dang it, man. The pass was open initially. I don't know why we took an extra pass to get it there. I gotta start trying to get steals. It's probably not gonna happen. I don't know how we just got the ball right there. Maybe that was like an illegal screen. I did not see that. Okay, let's score quick. Dude, and then we do that. Oh, dang it. Am I upset with our performance? No. We showed a lot of fight, a lot of physicality, a lot of effort. 29 points for Ralph, 20 from Joshua. He's just such a stud. We just got babied down low, though. Like, no offense to Ty Shepard. He's only 6'7", and he's our center, and he's only a 74. Their center popped off. He's a 90. What do you expect, man? Like, the difference right there is just so vast. Hate to say it, because he was our best player overall-wise, but Kyrell, I'm just not going to miss you, man. The headache that you gave me, just, oh, my goodness. You're off to greater pastures. Good luck, buddy. Adam Snell, though, the kid that we got during the last offseason, yeah, I don't have enough points. There's no way. Yeah, he's gone. All right, so that opens up a scholarship, and honestly, it's kind of a good thing, because since we made the NCAA tournament, we should be able to go after some more 3-star recruits. Ideally, it would be a small forward, and yeah, It looks like small forwards want to come here. All right, so I think I'll go after probably Fred O'Brien because he's in our pipeline. Yeah, let's just do that. He's close enough to the other guy. The other guy's only ranked like 10 spots ahead of him, so it's not really that big of a difference. And we got him signed to UMES. Fred O'Brien. He looks Shaggy-like to me. Is that a bad comp? I don't know. He kind of looks like Shaggy to me. Should be really good for team morale. That should really help out the team chemistry and stuff. So I'm happy about that. It should be the best class because actually maybe not because South Carolina State, they signed like 5 3-stars last year. Nope, we are the best. Let's go, dude. 3 3-stars. Fred's the highest overall. And then the 2 guys we got in the regular season are both 69. So let's go. Coppin State was actually 2. Where the heck is South Carolina State? They are all the way down here. Oh, they didn't sign a single guy. Interesting. Yes, we're finally cool enough to play in an in-season tournament. It's the Atlantis one, which I've had this spiel before. I don't understand what we're battling for. It's an island that sank. I don't know if they built a new one. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We're going to it. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a blast. Let's go, gang. And we are projected to be the best team in the conference. Once again, led by the best coach in the conference. Look at me. I'm an A. Me and Coach Yoga. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Oh, Princess and Maryland. Population is probably in the 4 figures, so I don't anticipate our fan base being that large, but it's growing. We are getting bandwagon fans by the day. Once again, there are kids ranked in the 100/200, so we will go after all of them. Honestly, I think this might be a situation where I have to cut some of these guys during the off season because we're probably going to make the tournament again. I'd be pretty stunned if we don't. And then once we make the tournament again, there's going to be 4 and 5 stars that want to come here. So I might be wasting my time with these guys, but just in case, we'll go after them. New year, new team. Am I excited? Yes, because I actually get to see what Grant Shepard's got. He's been waiting on the bench because I started the headache at point guard for 2 years. Wait, no, it was 3 years, I think. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Grant has been waiting his turn. He's not transferred. He's been loyal. Now it's time for you to run the show, buddy. Joshua at the 2. Very excited for him being back. Ralph Martino Jr. at the 3. Maurice Vassell at the 4. And then Ty Shepard at the 5. The only kid that we lost was the headache. So I think that this year's team will take a jump. And this is where the program starts to just take off because then we're going to be able to recruit 4 and 5-star recruits. This is where it starts to get fun. All right, Coach Yoga, we just got to make sure we keep winning games. And so far, we're off to a good start. We beat Alabama State. I don't know what imposter this is. Cal State Bakersfield, and then Middle Tennessee State. So, woohoo, 3-0 for the Hawks. Earning us a facility upgrade that I used for the Arnold weight room. Ideally, I could get this to like level 3 by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky, though. I think last year I got 3 facility upgrades, so hopefully that'll happen again. That would be nice. But as for recruiting this year, we already got all 3 kids committed. Bo Akers, Tyson Erickson, and then Theo Small. It wasn't hard. They all had highest interest. Like, whenever that happens, you literally just have to send them a letter of interest, email them, and then send the scholarship, and they're in the fold. So, woohoo! Vibes are certainly high. In our first game of this Battle for Atlantis, we're playing Central Connecticut. Looks like Georgetown's in this. Also, Ohio State. Oh, Oklahoma State. And then Stephen F. Austin. So, I'll be honest, this feels like a winnable tournament, although I'm sure Georgetown might be pretty good. So, we'll see. Absolutely discombobulated Central Connecticut in the first round. Let's go. That gives me great vibes heading into round 2 against Georgetown, who's probably pretty solid. I'd imagine they would be. No, they suck nuts. They are awful. They are atrocious. They are booty cheeks. OMG, they're a D+. Okay, this should not be competitive either. What the heck? Not as much of a discombobulation as the last game, but boo freaking who. We out-rebounded them 61-37. That's so beautiful, man. The UMES Hawks. Who would have thought? Now we go Oklahoma State. You'd imagine they gotta be at least like a B, right? They're a B+. Figured that. Number 5, toughest place to play. Thankfully, we're not playing on the road. This is a neutral site, but another team we're better than. I'm expecting to win this battle for Atlantis, Coach Yoga. Oh, wow. We're up 15. Oh, dude, look at the cool logo in the middle. That is sweet. It's got like splashes of water and stuff. They need to get like the little island on there, though. I feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity. As we get babied. Like, come on, guys. Corner, do I just pop this? That's too much separation. Bang, bang, the Steph Curry shooting center. Let's go. We are getting out-rebounded by 6, so it looks like even though we are getting babied, it hasn't mattered this game, thankfully, because we're scoring a lot of points, which is great. We're playing good defense, so woohoo to that. Transition. Do I just take this to the... Yeah, that's a flagrant throw him out, Zebra Man. What the heck was that? Yikes. That is not what I wanted to see from Grant Shepard's season stats. It was like 8.2 points per game and like, what was it, like 39% from the field on the season. We'll see the season stats at the end of the year. It doesn't matter too much right now because we're undefeated and we're about to win an in-season tournament for the first time this video, so I'm not gonna get pissed. Oh, is we gonna steal? Boom shakalaka or not? I got ahead of myself. I'll block that. No chance that goes in. Rebound. Dude, we cannot rebound at all. Couldn't care less. We're up 17. I don't think they're gonna foul because we're up so many points. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Do we just do a little baby hook? Okay, they're doubling. Let's just take, and actually, I want to get an open shot right here. Let's go back down low or just foul them. That's a charge somehow. Screw you, Zebra Man. Just like with the conference championships, there's gonna be no celebration, but couldn't care less. We can choreograph our own celebration. We can hire like Party City to figure something out, or maybe get like a personal marching band. UMES, you gotta imagine they have a marching band, right? Every college should have one, so maybe that's an avenue we can explore. This was incredibly balanced. Oh my gosh. 11 points for Ty, 12 for Maurice, 21 for Ralph, 20 for Joshua, and then 10 for Grant Shepard, who, like I said, he hasn't been great, but it looks like he's passing the ball a little bit, which makes me happy. So yeah, across the board, we got good balance. Obviously, we're off to an undefeated start. Vibes are high. We have all of our scholarships filled on the recruiting trail already. So let's see what we got, boys. I'm thinking another 25+ win season. I was correcto. 27-3. We're actually ranked at the top 25, which is pretty rad. We did lose a game though in the MEAC. It's fine. Like, we're losing one game a season in the conference. That's not something I'm gonna complain about. It's hard to go undefeated in this game, as you all know, especially when the talent gap isn't like too wide. We're definitely getting better. That's obvious. I just mean we haven't really gotten like any 4 or 5 stars yet, but that's gonna change in the offseason. Well, of course, it was South Carolina State. Who was the other losses? Ohio State. I'm fine with that. And then we lost to Wofford. That's kind of a bizarre one. Did we beat any other power teams in the non-con, though? I don't think we played any other ones besides Ohio State. Yeah, we beat George Washington as well. That's VCU. No, it's Rhode Island. Not too bad. I mean, we didn't really challenge ourselves too much. Maybe I'll challenge myself more in the non-con next year. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to get a bid, even if we lose our conference tournament, which is nice since we're ranked right now. So woohoo to that. We have a nice little insurance policy, but let's just win the conference tournament and not have to worry about it. Season stats-wise, though, 9-13 for Ty Shepard. I like the rebounding. 13-10 for Maurice. 17-5-6 for Ralph Martino, bro. He was balling. 18-4-4 for Joshua, and then Grant. He got better. Looks like he almost averaged 10 points, so good job to you, buddy, and didn't really get much off the bench. So just like last year, our best players are Joshua, Ralph, and Maurice. Those 3 are really the main guys. Ty's pretty good, too. I just wish he was taller, but he is a load. 6'7", 260. I mean, that's a monster down there. Do I wish he was like 7'17"? Yes, I do, but it's hard to get tall guys in this game. I still have yet to find a 7-footer yet in this video. I am hoping to the basketball recruiting heavens. There better be like a 7-footer in the offseason that I can go after and he can be my center for the rest of this video. Oh, that would be such a dream. But it looks like we're going to win our first round game against North Carolina Central, like you'd hope. They only scored 38 points. The definition of booty. Morgan State's giving us a closer game. It looks like we're going to pull away, and we do. We win by 6, so woohoo to that. Are we going to rematch with South Carolina State? That is the question. Who is the superior team this season? UMES or I don't know what their mascot is. I think it looks like a bulldog or something. I forget. Yeah, it is a bulldog. Aha. I feel smart. He's got a cool little blue hat. That's cool. Oh, our offense is up to an A. I forgot. I got a facility upgrade. I completely forgot to use it. Let's go ahead and get the Arnold weight room, right? Oh, wait. Man, I am dumb. That's what I just did. I did that on camera. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. My memory sucks, but you guys just saw we are the better team. I would like there to be 2 bids for the MEAC, but at the same time, I don't want us to drop like a seed line. Like, we could drop from like a 6 to like an 8 or a 9 seed. I don't want that. Oh, come on. Why are we only up 1? All right, well, gonna need Tanner to clutch up right here. Let's see what we got. Let's play some defense here, boys. Get stingy. We had the best defense in the MEAC. At least that's what I saw. And then they just shoot a 3 right in our face and make it. Of course they do. My goodness, man. Let's do a little pick and roll right here. You know, that's nice offense. Yeah, kick it. There we go. Bang, bang. Joshua's not missing. Nah, of course he is. Are you serious? He's our best shooter. He's our best scorer, and he's missing a wide open 3? Like, come on, man. No way they make that. Okay, at least they finally missed a shot. That's nice. Joshua, do I go transition 3? Yep, let's do it. Joshua, okay, that's a 2. Please go in. Dude, you are selling me right now, Joshua! And then we foul him. Oh my goodness, dude. If he could just make open shots. Now we're down 4, and I jumped in. We were up 1. Haha, the Tanner effect. I'm gonna shoot this transition 3. I'm too pissed off. Please, can we make it open? I'm gonna pop a gasket, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I got a steal, though. There we go. Let's take the layup this time, because clearly we can't make threes this game. And we can't make layups even. I am on the edge right now. Tanner is contemplating the Jack Torrance treatment. Will I admit myself to a mental asylum? I might have to at this point. Isn't that what happened in, what was that one game, Outlast, right? Where he investigated like a mental asylum? I'm one of the creatures in Outlast right now. That's how I feel. But let's just try and get another steal. We're only down 2. It's just time is not our friend right now. 8, 7, steal it, steal it, steal it, you idiot, steal it, steal it. I'm spanning square. Of course, it's just not gonna happen. So I guess the Miak will be a 2-bid league. I am so pissed. Joshua sold us so hard, bro. We got 2 wide open shots with him, and he misses both. And then we had a wide open, I don't want to say wide open layup. That was contested. I understand that a bit better, but dude, the 2 wide open jump shots, all he had to do was just make one of them, and he missed both. And then it didn't help that Grant missed that layup, but like I said, he was contested. Oh my gosh, Joshua picked a bad time to have an awful game. He had 9 points. He shot 4 of 17, and Ralph shot 3 of 16. What happened, guys? Your girlfriend break up with you before the game? Did your professor flunk you? Like, what, dude? Oh my gosh. All right, well, maybe we can still be like a 7 seed, perhaps? Huh? We're a 6 seed. Oh, they must respect South Carolina State then. I'm curious, what seed are they? They're a 14. I guess they just respected us, man, because there's just no justification for us losing to a 14 seed and not going down in the seed line at all. That's kind of crazy. I thought we were going to drop to like an 8, man. Pitt, though, they are, I think they said it was like they're 16 and 15 or something. I can't imagine they're like too scary of a team. Like, Pitt used to be really good. They're a team I really want to rebuild in football and basketball, by the way. So if you guys would want to see that, leave a comment down below. They used to have like a really awesome basketball program back when Jamie Dixon was their coach. Pretty sure he's the coach at TCU now. Now they're just, they're blah. They're probably going to fire Jeff Capel in real life. But yeah, 16 to 15. I think this is a winnable matchup, honestly. They're an A across the board. I mean, crazier things could happen. It's not like it's unbelievable. We're up 14. And they, dude, I come in and I just make us so much worse. It's the Tanner effect, dude. I'm just booty at this game. Okay, they're gonna foul. At least I can make free throws. Coach Yoga's the last person you want to piss off. He's gotten very flexible with all the yoga classes. He could probably put you in a headlock and you would not be able to escape. He's kind of a psychopath, honestly. He gives the team instructions out of the huddle doing the splits at the same time. Very weird, but you know what? He's his own kind of guy. It works for him. But we're up 14. Just no quick shots right here. Nothing easy, and we should be A-okay. Nice deflection. That was beautiful. Come on. Can I get a steal? Ball's always bouncing to the other team, dude, and they're just gonna dunk on me. That's great. Made both free throws again. It's the same thing as last time. Just don't let them score. I mean, how did he dunk on me, man? Just not cool when the CPU does stuff like that, especially considering I got a deflection and we just couldn't get the ball. No way, right? The same guy just splashes a 3 in my face. Okay, they're done fouling. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, man. It's like torture. And I know I was hyping up that game as if we were the underdog, even though we were the lower seed, but it's ACC versus the MEAC. Like, come on, man. We're not at that point of the video yet. And as you all know, we didn't have the better team either, so I consider that an upset personally. But Florida now, they're just like Pitt. They're an A across the board. Like, will it happen? Probably not, but could it happen? Without a doubt. It's looking like it's not going to happen. We're down 20. Good God, we are getting destroyed. Down Man, I wanted to jump in and try and pull off another upset and pull off like a Cinderella run. Well, so much for that crap happening. My gosh, man, we got destroyed. Freaking Gators, chomp. They chomped away our dreams. Well, hey, we got our first NCAA tournament win of the video. And on top of all of that, our disappointing MEAC conference tournament performance did get 2 teams in the conference. I want to see what happened with South Carolina State. I'm sure they lost, but I just want to know, like, how much. Was it close? It was. They actually played Ohio State, another team that we played in the non-con that was close. We're there, man. Like, we're almost Sweet 16 / Elite 8 level. I am flattered. Look at all these blue bloods that want Coach Yoga. Sorry, guys, you can't have me. UCLA, Purdue, North Carolina, Kansas, Duke. I mean, you name the blue blood program, they want my coaching services. Sorry, guys. I'm dedicated to one program and one program only, the UMES Hawks, baby. University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. Let's sign all these guys. Actually, let's not sign the guys ranked in the 200s. I'll take a risk right here. I really think we're going to have some 4-stars that want to come here. I'd be shocked if there's not. There's probably going to be like a transfer, so that'll open up a scholarship as well. Yep, I was right about that. Nathan Whitehead, hasta luego, but we are losing Joshua. Man, our 3 best players are leaving. That's why we need to get some 4-star recruits in the program. We already have 1 committed. We did not sign those 2 other 3-stars that we had in the regular season. So we should have 3 open scholarships. Indeed we do. The streets are asking, Tanner, are you a closeted mathematician? I don't know. Can't say. That's up to you guys to investigate. 4 stars, please? Yay! Let's go. So exciting. Is there any 7-footers? That's all I care about. Gosh dang it. All these guys being close to 7 feet. All right. Well, we need to get a point guard, a shooting guard, and a center, ideally. But honestly, I don't care. I just want 3 guys that play different positions. Because realistically, any of these kids that we get during the offseason, like, they could all be instant starters for us. Especially if they're, like, the higher-ranked kids, like, in the top 50. Like, they could definitely start immediately. That makes me sad. I couldn't get Luke. He committed to Davidson. I get it. He's a Caucasian shooting guard that wants to follow in the steps of Steph Curry. Who could blame the guy? Brian Woods, though, we got, and then Brian Brandon was our backup plan at shooting guard, and then we got the best guy available, John Thompson, the Ginger. He looks happy, as he should be. He is a part of the best recruiting class in UMES school history, and without a doubt the best class in the MEAC, and yeah. 4 stars, really happy with it. I think, honestly, there's a chance that we have 2 guys that are going to start immediately as true freshmen. I know for sure the center probably will instead of Ty Shepard, probably, because, I mean, Ty wasn't bad. We'll see what happens with training. Do I think we're ready? No, I don't think we're ready for Maui, but let's throw us into the fire and see if we can swim. I don't think that's how the phrase works. You know what I'm trying to say, though. At least I think you do. If you don't, I'm sorry. I wish I could articulate words better, but I'm not a philosopher. There's starters, particularly Doug Flowers. Okay, that's confusing. Why I said that is because I don't think Doug Rivers or Doug Flowers is going to start. That's bizarre that they pinpointed those 2. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to redshirt any. Actually, let's redshirt Bo Akers, because there's no way he's going to jump up more than Fred O'Brien, because Fred was ranked in the top 200, so that wouldn't make sense. I won't redshirt anybody else, though. I think I'll give them a chance to develop and stuff. But Quint Kirk, redshirt junior, 73, let's cut him. Let's open up some scholarships, because I'm sure there's going to be some 4/5 stars that want to come here. And then we'll also cut Ben Gant. He's been in the program for 3 years. He was a solid recruit. It's just, at this point of the video now, we're going after 4/5 stars. And honestly, Doug Flowers, I know that they were just hyping you up, buddy, but the only reason you're projected to start at Power 4 is because you're the only Power 4 on the roster. So we'll just play somebody out of position there. Is there anybody else I want to cut? Maybe Doug Anthony? Yeah, let's cut him too. A 75 overall redshirt junior. Yucky ducky dooey to me, that's for sure, because there is going to be McDonald's boys lining up to come to UMES, right? Yes. This is when this video. Oh, it's been so fun already, but this is when it's like, oh, because now we're going to see some crazy development and we're going to see some awesome players. Oh, this is going to get super duper fun. 14 top 100 kids that want to come here. For the rest of this video, we are going to be alpha dogs. I am super excited for it. This is what I was anticipating, though. John Thompson's up to an 82. That's just how the game works. He's starting as a true freshman. Do we start Ty at the 4 then, even though he's a bigger guy? Yeah, because John's also a post player too. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. This lineup's kind of janky, weird looking. Let's also start Brian Woods as a true freshman, and then I'll move Grant Shepard to the 2, and we got Fred at the 3, Ty Shepard at the 4. I don't know how this lineup's gonna work. Multiple guys are playing out of position. I'm just trying to get the best players on the court. We'll see how it goes. If there's somebody that's playing better off the bench, I'll gladly substitute them in, but we're gonna go with Brian Woods, true freshman, at the 1, Grant's at the 2. He's been a solid player. He's been all right. Fred O'Brien at the 3, Ty Shepard at the 4, and then John to the 5. This is subject to change, but this is definitely going to be a balanced team. That's my hope, because we got like 5 or 6 80 overalls, so there's probably not going to be like one alpha. Speaking of alphas, we got 8 of them coming into the program. 3 5-stars, and then 5 4-stars. I think that's how you do math, right? 3 and 5 would be 8. Yeah, this recruiting class is the biggest recruiting class I can ever remember having in college basketball 10. It just worked out really well. Like, all these guys were super easy to get, and on top of that, we had a lot of recruiting points. So I saw the opportunity to fill all 8 of our open scholarships because I cut 4 guys during the preseason, so that opened up 4. More math right there. 4 plus 4 is 8. So yeah, this should be the the recruiting class that lands as a national championship. Like, if we could just keep, like, half these kids in the program, we are gonna be studly. As for on the courts, we went 24-6. Not horrible. It's not as good as last year, but last year we didn't play as many scary teams in the non-con. We had to play North Carolina twice, it looks like. We played Kentucky. We beat Ohio State, Kansas State, lost to Ohio State, the rematch, beat Chaminade. Yeah, we did not do good in Maui. I kind of anticipated that. We lost to Marquette. And since conference plays rolled around, we've only lost one other game, and that was to, of course, South Carolina State, bro. It's always them, and it's always a win in the other time we play them. So, I don't know. I'm not really upset with this, to be honest. Kind of what I expected. It's not like we're going to take a massive jump from last year's team. We did earn some facility upgrades, though. I got the Dr. Doolittle injuries clinic to level 1, but now we can get it to level 2, so woohoo to that. This is where I'm very curious. We have so many young kids starting in the lineup. Oh, no, they changed my frick. Oh, wow. Brian Woods is averaging 20 points as a true freshman. All right, well, let's get Grant to the 1, and then we'll move Brian to the 2, because it looks like he's not passing as much as Grant is. Fred O'Brien averaged 12-4, 10-10 for Ty Shepard, and then 17-11. Dude, our 2 best players were our true freshmen, John Thompson as well as Brian Woods. So that's clutch. I mean, that's good for the future. We got a little bit off the bench, especially from Offie. Dude, our centers were great. 10-5 from him. We got 10-10 from Ty, and then 17-11 for John. So we actually did a pretty good job down low. Like, these season stats are pretty solid. We got 11 points from Doug Rivers, too. Dude, the lineups must have changed a crap ton. There must have been a lot of injuries, because there's no way Doug would be averaging 11 points as the 9th man. He must have started for like half the season. I'm expecting us to play South Carolina State in the finals, so I'll probably just simulcast to that game and see if hopefully we can get revenge for last year. Oh, wow. Delaware State actually upset South Carolina State. You guys might have done us a solid. I don't know. We'll see. The red, white, and blue Hornet. And they might have something drawn up for us. I hope not. Nope. I think we're okay. We won by double digits. Woohoo to that. I would have jumped in, but I expected to win that game. We're in the MEAC conference right now, bro. All right. I know last year we didn't win it. That was an anomaly. That was a mirage. I am super duper curious what kind of seed we're going to get. I think we're going to be a 7, 8, or a 9 since we're not ranked right now. There we are. We're a 7-0. Princeton. Didn't we play them in the non-con, or was that last year we played them in the non-con? It's been recent, though. I remember vividly playing them. Yeah, it was this year. We actually beat them by 22. Okay, well, that gives me a lot of confidence. We outscored them by 20 in the second half, so Coach Yoga must have cracked the code at halftime. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. I feel an awful lot more confident, though, that we won that game. Okay, well, we're not up as much as we were last time in the regular season. It's fine, it's okay. They're running the zone, though. Do we go down low to our true freshman? Big boy in the, corner, kick it. Yeah, to our other true freshman. Bang, dude, why are we still missing open threes whenever I play these games? Come on. No way. And then they make that, like, dude, I feel like I'm just being teased. Like, it's just such a slap in the face how this game treats me. I hate it. Let's go down over here to our true freshman, Mr. Ginger. Did we just go up with it? Dude, what the heck? Why did he contest so heavily at the last second? I don't know, but he's going back up with it. Bang, bang. Oh, you see, he might have gotten hurt. That's what I was saying, dude. I don't know what the Zebra Man was doing, but he swallowed his whistle on that play. No way that goes in. Please. Okay. Dude, the CPU is hitting ridiculous shots, man, left and right. I feel like I'm watching FaZe in their prime. Oh my gosh, all the Call of Duty trick shots right now. This sucks. Oh, nice roll to the basket, though. Why'd you stop? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because we eventually got to the rim. Thank you. And they got to the free throw line again because why wouldn't they? The Zebra keeps blowing the whistle for them, but not for us. It's fine. We're still up 3. Do we pass over this press? Yes, we do. Just take the little mid-range. Okay, that was not a mid-range. That was the worst attempt at a layup I've ever seen. How can you possibly airball a layup off the backboard? Oh my gosh. No, no, please, no, thank you. Nice rebound, John. Okay, let's pass ahead to Brian. He's been our best player. Dude, Brian, last time you missed this shot, and he misses again. Feels like all my teams that I jump in with and play with, they all hate me, because why are we missing open shots? Okay, at least they missed that. Can we get a rebound, though, John? Oh my goodness. All right, well, they have to start fouling. That's the good news, but we're going to need to get stops. Make these 2 free throws here. 1 for 1. Boom, boom. Grant is shooting 85% from the free throw line. Makes sense. Steph Curry shooting center, 2 for 2. We just need to get 1 stop on defense. No, 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 please no, please no. Thank you. Nice rebound, Johnny boy. Okay, yeah, there's not enough time. We just need to make 1 free throw. We are going to be round of 64 champs once again, dude. John Thompson. I just keep talking about it. Our 2 true freshmen have been our 2 best players, and I'm very happy about it because I don't think that there's a world where either of them go early. Like, they're only an 81 and an 82. Like, there's no way they go pro. That wouldn't make any sense. Dude, I wanted to talk about next game, but John went for 32 and 25. I'm sorry. I keep blushing about it, but he is awesome. So is Brian. I am so beyond thankful for those two deciding to become a Hawk, man. Kaka, let's go. Dude, why couldn't we play a different 2 seed? Not only are they my favorite team, that kind of goes without saying. I've talked about that in previous videos, but we played them twice in the regular season, if I remember correctly, or was it just once? No, it was twice. We played them once in the non-con, and then the other time was also in the non-con, but it was Maui. And both times we lost by less than 10 points. They are better than us. I might just simulate this, because obviously we're not going to win a national championship this year. You know what, dude? Screw it. YOLO! Yeah, we got destroyed. I saw the score at the beginning. We lost by like 36, I think. It was like 96 to 66 or something like that. Oh, it's 96 to 63. Well, I was close. Don't have photographic memory, but I'm still working on it. It's in the shop. It's being developed as we speak. John was the only kid who shut up, and so was Brian. Brian shot 5 of 7. Goodness gracious. We just got nothing from the 2 Shepherds this game. They're both going to graduate, though. I'm pretty sure, right? Grant's a senior, so is Ty. I'm not trying to badmouth them, but like we have better players coming into the program for the future. It's not like you can have a starting lineup in basketball and have those big of weaknesses, especially against North Carolina. Like, you're just not going to win. Oh, well, they actually won it all. Is that what I saw? Yeah, they did. Man, oh man, good for them. Good for the Tar Heels. I'd be down for that IRL. Let's go ahead and sign all 8 of these kids, though. Dude, I am so excited about this recruiting class. Oh my gosh. It's definitely the biggest class I've ever signed in this game. So we know the 2 Shepherds are going to leave. Is there anybody transferring? Nope. That's it. All right, so Grant's gone, so is Ty. I'm not trying to badmouth them too much. Like, they were multi-year starters for us. It's just we need better players for the future. It's honestly as simple as that if we're going to win a national championship. And then Doug was a backup off the bench. He scored pretty well, though, when he played, and then Malcolm Richards didn't really play. So, yeah, better things are ahead. There's no doubt in my mind. What? We're not the best class? Dude, Texas Southern, are we serious, bro? I wanted to be #1 so bad. Oh, man. Pooey. I guess I'll just settle for the deuce. #2. OMG. Obviously going to be the best class in the MEAC. I'm just curious how the rest of the conference recruited this year. Did anybody recruit decently? South Carolina State, they signed a couple of 3-star recruits. That's not too bad. Really? We got downgraded to the ESPN events? Shoot. I thought we'd get invited back to Maui. That kind of makes me sad. This veteran coaching staff is one of the nation's best. Oh, whenever they say something like that, it just makes your ears perk up. I don't know if it gives you a boner per se, because it's hard to do that with words. Typically, you need visuals, but hey, I will take it, dude. Starters A, bench A, comp. I think that's competition. I don't know what that is, to be completely honest. Coach is A+, though. That's all we care about. Coach Yoga, man. Just keep hyping me up. I appreciate all of the love and support from this game. Is there anybody I want to cut, though, is my question. Offie is fine. He's a senior. Dude, this team is so young. I'm going to cut Ira Courtney. He's a redshirt sophomore, and he's not even going to start. Okay, is there anybody else that I want to cut, or is it just... Yeah, it's just him. Okay, so we're going to have 2 open scholarships then, which works for me. Ideally, I can get 2 5-stars with these 2 open scholarships. That would be perfect. 42nd, 94. I don't see any top 10 kids. Shoot. There's not a single top 10 recruit that wants to come here this year. That makes me upset. All right, well, I might do some scouting. It depends how many recruiting points I'm left with and, like, how expensive some of these guys are, but this looks like an ample time to scout, and hopefully I can find a guy that's going to go up in the rankings. That would be ideal, because I don't see any 7-footers. I'm still waiting for a 7-foot center, man, even though this guy looks like John Bon Jovi, right? The guy with the long, yeah, that looks just like John Bon Jovi. This team's awesome. I'm so excited. We're not going to win, like, a national championship or anything, but with this roster, we can just keep everything together. National championship is on the way. Brian Woods, point guard. Mike Burgess, his first year starting true freshman at shooting guard. He was that top 10 recruit we signed. Brian Brandon, I moved him to small forward because I wanted to start Mike, but I feel like Mike is more of a shooting guard archetype than Brian is. Brian looks like he's more versatile. He can defend a little bit better because he's not like a sniper, so I put him at small forward. And then we got Tim Marshall at the 4, another true freshman, and then John obviously back at the 5. I am so excited, dude. I cannot wait to see what this team's going to do. I thought about starting Fred Wood, but he's too big. I don't want to start 2 centers and a power forward, especially since Tim can't really shoot. So it made the most sense to just put Brian Brandon at the 3. Honestly, expectations are Sweet 16. If we do not make a Sweet 16, I would be pretty darn disappointed because this is safely the best team of the video, man. Not even close. Feast your eyes at a beautiful, sexy, maxed out weight room, practice gym, study hall, and Dr. Doodle Injuries Clinic. Oh, it's so beautiful. So we officially have the best facilities you can have in college basketball. What a relief. All right, gang. So let's look at the schedule so far this season. We're off to a 9-0 start. We beat Utah. We haven't really beat anybody good, though. That's the thing. Scratch that. We beat UCLA. I did not realize that. We beat them by 26. All well, hey, we got that win, but every other game, I mean, Virginia Tech's okay, but these aren't really like the most impressive wins ever. As for recruiting, this Jason Reed kid was averaging like 30 points and 15 assists, like something ridiculous. So it was obvious he was the best point guard to go after. And then Steven Sweet, I needed to go to center, and he was the only one that wanted to come here. So it was kind of a slam dunk to go after him. If only he was 7 foot though, man. Can you have like a growth spurt before you get on campus, Steven? That would be awesome. As for today, we are headed on the road, Allen Fieldhouse. I'm expecting us to get butchered, to be honest with you. I hope we can keep it close, but my optimism is pretty low with that. Whoa, we're actually down 2. Oh, no way, they get a... Dude, the Zebras, I don't know what it is, man. I keep jumping in these games, and they're just blowing the whistle as soon as, like, any driver on the opposite team goes to the rim. It's so infuriating. We're only down 2. Like, we could win this game. Just pass over the press. We got this. Come on, Brian. There we go. Yes, why is there nobody down here? Why is it just Brian? I don't know. Okay, did not realize a 6-foot Caucasian could do that, but he just did it. Let's go, Brian. Please do not foul him. Thank you. Okay, the one time we don't foul them when they drive to the rim, he makes a contested layup like that. That was incredible. Okay, let's go down low to Jen. It looks like he has a mismatch. Their center doesn't look that big or manly, so let's just do a little hook. Oh, dude, what? That's not what was supposed to happen right there, man. And then they call another foul. Oh my gosh, dude. Of course, they made both free throws. Depressed. Oh my gosh, dude. I jumped in only down 2. We need to hit a 3 here, Brian. We need to hit it. We just need to go for it and hope for the best. Ah, I thought that was going in. It looked like it was on line. Oh, I got a steal though. Okay, we need to hit a 3 right here. I keep chucking it. It needs to go in. Please, 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 please. Of course it's not, man. Brian, are we serious, man? I gave you the opportunity to start, and he has just not been good. There's not really anybody else that can start in his place, though, so I guess we're just stuck with him. But 30 points for Mike Burgess, the true freshman. He's been really good. Brian Woods, he's been solid, too. Dude, we had that game. I don't want to say we were going to win it, but it was going to be close. Oh, it's so freaking frustrating, but at least we know we can hang with the big boys this season. That's the good news. Every year is the same at this point, man. 16-1. How much do you want to bet that the loss was to South Carolina State? It looks like they're going to get in a large bid, though, so good for them, dude. The MEAC is turning into like a 2-bid league, which I'm a super big fan of. Yep, we lost to South Carolina State. We also lost to Kent State. Kind of a bizarre other loss. But we only had 3 losses on the season, so that's what happened the rest of the year, because I don't think that we'll play Texas Southern. They're pretty solid. They had the #1 recruiting class last year, if you guys remember, because we were number 2, and I got sad about that. John, again, is a stud. 17-14, 9-9 for Tim. Brian, I mean, he gets a lot of rebounds for a small forward. I guess that's good. 20 points for Mike Burgess, the true freshman, then 17-5 for Brian Woods. Like, everything that we need for a national championship is here. It's just a matter of keeping the roster together. That's literally all I'm concerned about right now, because these guys are all so young. So vibes are terrific right now. We just need to keep winning games. We're going to be a 5 seed more than likely in the tournament, but let's make sure that we win the conference tournament like we did last year and not do what we did a couple years ago and choke. It is going to be the showdown between us and them. We are better, so I don't know why we lost to them in the regular season, but boo freaking who. No excuses. Really going to lose this, dude? Come on. Yes! We snuck it out the end. I don't know why they play us so close, man. Like, they're our comp, so good for them. They've built up their program in a nice way. Like, they're pretty solid, but every time we play them, it's always close, and I hate it. I just wish that we could destroy everybody in our conference, but hey, it's good competition, like I said, for the NCAA tournament, because we're not going to be popping everybody in the NCAA tournament. I'm expecting us to be like a 5 seed, though. If we're like a 4, that would be great, but there's not really much of a difference between a 4 and a 5 seed, because we're going to play the other 4/5 seed in the second round, unless we get upset. Oh, we are a 4 seed! All right, we're playing, ooh, SU. Who is that? I was going to say Syracuse, but that wouldn't make any sense. It's Samford, the tall bulldog. He's like upright. It's like he's posing for like a statue photo or like a painting or something. But we are superior. Hopefully this is not a close game. That would be nice. Ask and I shall receive. We destroyed them. Let's go. 1-34. I did not think that Arizona State would be this bad. No offense to them. I thought they'd be like A's across the board. They're A-minuses? Like, this is South Carolina State / Samford territory. I'm not expecting this to be as much of a spanking as the Samford game. It'll probably be close like the South Carolina State games have been, but this should be our first Sweet 16 of the video. Whoa, we're up double digits. What's the point of jumping in if we're gonna beat them by 15? Bang, bang, all right. Probably gonna play the 1 seed now, right? Gosh dang it. Why couldn't you upset them, Boston? They got bent over by 25. Probably what Duke's gonna do to us. We're a few years away, probably like 2 or 3 years away from, you know, really competing for a national championship. That's my guess. They're just better. It's really as simple as that. They're an A+ across the board. If we could keep it within like 12. I don't know why I'm picking 12, but that feels like a good number. Nope. Not within 12. Although, if I do good, we could maybe get there, and I get the ball stolen as soon as I jump it. Like, how is he doing that? He, like, undercut him. It's like it was a magic trick or something. Like, how did he pull that off? I don't know. All I know is that we are getting the corn dog right now. Corner? No, why would you pass it back? Dude, the passing, oh, it irritates me so much in this game. Can I kick this? No, let's just go up with John. Please, there we go. Good job, Johnny boy. Swat it, please. Okay. Oh, my gosh, dude. They make these tough layups. I turned the ball over last possession. I wanted to get this within 12. I'm not the person for that. I'm not like a college basketball 10 guru, although that was a nice pass right there. I like that ball movement. And they get an offensive rebound and dunk it. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to get it within 12. Can I hit like a 3 though before the season ends? That would be nice. Let's kick it. That looks like enough separation. Oh, I was shocked. Okay, I did not expect him to make that 3. That's why, because Brian was obviously one of our worst starters in the season. Really bad game from Tim Marshall. It's the usual guys though. Like Mike stepped up, the true freshman. Brian was good, and then so was John Thompson. So we just need to get more from Tim and Brian next year, or just anybody that wants to improve in the offseason. Because yeah, Gary Lockhart, this 91 overall, he popped off against our boy Brian, and they won it all again. Dude, every team that we lose to at the NCAA tournament keeps winning it all. It's UNC and now it's Duke. All right, well, hey, you know what, at least we can say that we've seen the best, you know what I mean? I guess that's, I don't know, a consolation. I don't know, I'm trying to twist this in a positive way. It's fine, we're gonna get there. So, oh, invitation. Okay, I will move up. I don't really think the Conference USA is that great. I'm pretty sure they have like Liberty. Is there any other teams in Conference USA, at least in this game when it was like 15 years ago? I think it's like Liberty. I'm trying to think who else is in that conference. I don't know. We're gonna find out. No! Look at all these guys trying to leave me, though. At least we have a lot of points to use. Okay. At least there's no transfers. Who's the guy that we're most likely to get to come back? It looks like it's probably gonna be Fred. He costs the least, so I'll try with him. And he declined. Awesome. We just spent all those points on him just to say no. Who's the next best? Tim Marshall. He was even good for us, but I gotta try, because I just don't think it's gonna happen with John. And he declined immediately. Great, man. Just freaking, they all decline. Okay. Cue up the Tay-Tay Swift, man. We need to get some sad vibes going, music-wise. All right, so we need a center. It looks like it's really just that and a power forward, ideally. I'm just gonna go after the best guys I can really get at those 2 spots. Oh, there's finally a 7-footer! Ben Hunter! Okay, this'll cheer me up. Let's go, Ben 10. Are you for real, bro? See, I'm not the only person that has a fetish for 7-footers. He immediately signs with SC, I think that's Siena in this game. They turn into a powerhouse more often than not in this dynasty. Don't ask me why it's like that. It is what it is. Dude, that is such... Oh my gosh, a buzzkill, dang it! At least we got the other 3 guys. We got LeVar, Postel, Connor Hicks, and then Marion Hodge. Dude, I just wanted the 7-footer. He probably wouldn't. Actually, he could have played for us in the future since we did lose 2 of our centers. There's a solid chance he could have been a good player for us, but we'll never know. I don't think it's gonna be like a top 5 recruiting class. It should be like top 10 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th in the country. I'll take that. Definitely worse than last year's, but last year's was like a phenomenal. We didn't have a single 5-star that wanted to come here during the regular season. So with that in mind, it's the best that we possibly could do. How did South Carolina State actually, we're in the Conference USA now. Let's look at their recruiting classes. Liberty, typically they're the best team in Conference USA in this game. It looks like they're not though. It looks like it's Western Kentucky as well as Louisiana Tech that we got to worry about, but none of these teams finished ranked during the season. So I don't think that this is a conference that we're going to step into and like struggle with. We should still hopefully be Big Papa. Yay! Now we're back in Maui. Let's go! Definitely should put up a better fight than we did last time. Last time we were like the last team. The only team that we beat was Chaminade. Their coach is a great motivator who gets the most out of his players. I love it. I love it, man. It's always so flattering. It's humbling at the same time because it makes you want to continue to work hard as head coach, you know, Coach Yoga. He only has one goal in mind, and that's bringing a national title to UMES. But Fred O'Brien, the redshirt junior, he's turned into our worst player. Just got to take him off the board. I know he looks like Shaggy. It's kind of a sad moment, but this is how all these videos go. You're going to sign guys that you originally thought would maybe play for you, and then you start signing like really good players, and you're just like, yeah, probably not going to play for us. But now that we have our facilities maxed out, I'm just going to go equal across the board since it's not like the Steph Curry shooting center is the only thing maxed out. And hopefully this year we can actually recruit some 5-stars during the regular season since we should have an open scholarship now that Shaggy has... Nope, there's not a single 5-star again. Frick, man, that sucks. Oh, there's a 7-footer though, Tyson York. Well, I think I figured out who I'm gonna go after. It says I need to start worrying about our seeding more now that we are officially like turning into like a Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four type program. I am gonna challenge us a lot in the non-con. We're playing North Carolina, Iowa, Gonzaga, Texas Southern, Miami, Duke, Arizona State, Kentucky, and then on top of all that, we got the Maui tournament. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're gonna push ourselves. We're gonna test each other, try and make sure that we're prepared for the NCAA tournament as much as possible, and the seeding committee doesn't shaft us and be mean and disrespect us because we play in Conference USA now. This is what I'm doing for the starting lineup, though, since our center is only an 83. Steven Sweet, the true freshman. I'm going to start LeVar Cotton at the 5. High testosterone. We're going to go Okiki Madison at the 4. Sean Baldwin, new starter at the 3. Mike Burgess back. He was probably our best player last year, at least scoring-wise. Then Brian Woods, also one of our other better players. So really happy about those two. I don't know, man. Like, I want to start Brian Brandon since he's a higher overall than Sean, but he was just not good last year. So we'll give Sean a chance, and we'll see what we get out of Okiki. He was a pretty highly rated recruit. So I'm really excited to see what this team's got. It's definitely a little bit better than the team last year. Do I wish that we could have convinced any of those 3 kids to come back? Yes, but who knows? Maybe this year we'll actually convince a kid to come back. That would be a nice development. Oh, we got bent over by UNC by 27. We also lost to Iowa by 4. We're gonna have some losses. You guys saw the non-con. I'm just hoping that we can get some wins. Like Gonzaga, that's a good win. Now we got Texas Southern in the first round of Maui. I want to win 2 Maui games. That's my goal. It looks like we should beat Texas Southern. We are better than them offensively. We look to be, oh my gosh, dude, we were up 10. Are we really gonna lose this? Please come back and win. Come back and win. Come back and win. It's in overtime. Overtime, please. Fight through. Fight through. Double overtime, and we're going to lose it, aren't we? Oh, my gosh. We were lost in double OT. Yeah. Okay, well, that means we got to win out the rest of Maui to get my goal. Oh, my goodness. We are playing. I'm pretty sure we're going to play one of the losers. Maybe Chaminade or something. We'll see. Nope, it's UCLA, who we beat last year in the non-con. How good are they? We're also the same as Texas Southern, but we lost to Texas Southern, as we saw. So can we just win one of these games? Come on, guys. You're giving me bad vibes this season, man. I don't like it. I think we got this one. Are we going to choke this away, too? Come on, dude. Thank you. Gosh. Would have been so pissed because we were up 10 points in that other game, weren't we? Against, Texas Southern, so that's nice. That's a good win. We just need to pick up some wins, okay? We just need some wins. Our schedule's so tough on the non-con. Just get some wins, get some confidence builders, all right? That's all we need right now. Arkansas, Little Rock, they're pretty solid, I'd imagine. Yeah, we are definitely better, guys. All right, I'm gonna jump in this one no matter what happens, but this should more than likely be like a double-digit win, I'm hoping. Dude, what the pigeon prostate? We're down 3. Oh, no, we're up 3. Okay, sorry, I can't read, but yeah, I was hoping to win by double digits. Clearly, that's not happening. Okay, they're trying to body us down low. Dude, how is that going in? Oh my gosh. So now we're only up 1. Good job, Tanner. You're up to a good start. Kick it, please. We gotta make this. Please, bang, bang. Everybody. I was gonna say everybody in our starting lineup can shoot, and we can't even make layups, dude. Why do they hate me? I swear every game I've jumped into this video, I can't make anything. I swear if they post me up, oh, thank goodness, nice rebound. Let's get some points right here, guys. Like, we gotta stop missing layups and open mid-ranges and everything underneath the sun. That's actually a good shot. There we go. There we go. We gotta make a layup this time. Thank goodness. Just glad that the Zebra Man did not fall for the flopping, because that was a clear floppage right there. Thankfully, they didn't buy the act. Should have gone to theater school, buddy, if you want to play defense like that. It's nice defense right there from us. Push it. Yes. Push ahead. Yes. Dunk it or not. Hey, fine with me. Layups are fine. Dunks are just way more cool, masculine, and they help with recruiting. But layups are points too. Yes. I feel like I'm there. Yes. Rebound. There we go. That's what we call team hustle. I love that. Determination. Grit. Brian, that's open. That's the game seal. Dude, he has not made a single 3 with me. I don't know why he hates me so much. Did I accidentally blow out his birthday candle on his birthday when we were doing the whole birthday thing? I don't know. But they just got a rebound from their point guard. Terrific. Okay, they're going to start fouling though, right? Actually, let's just make this 3 right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was idiotic. He had a 3 under his name. I thought that was a splash time. I guess not. And then we foul him. I'm sorry. I know I'm complaining a lot. I am just so confused right now with what's happening in these games that I jump into. Like, we cannot do anything when I'm in these games. It feels like I should just simulate all these games this video. I know I'm bad at this game. I am self-aware enough to understand that. But literally every time I play defense, it feels like they end up shooting foul shots. And then every time I play offense, it feels like I miss a layup or I miss a wide open mid-range or 3-pointer. And I just get so pissed. Okay, Brian, you never make shots for me. Let's at least make some free throws for Tanner. Just make both these. We'll be at 3 points. Is this an ideal spot? no. I'd like to be up like 4 or 5. But it's fine. As long as they don't bang a 3 in my face, I will be ecstatic and jumping off the wall. Like the little kid at the carnival who gets cotton candy. No way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. So did we win Maui? No. But going into it, I'll be honest, I kind of thought that we'd go 2-1, and that's what we did. All right, we picked up 2 top 25 wins, Arkansas, Little Rock, and UCLA. Let's be happy with that. Texas Southern, I'm still pissed we lost that game, though, because you guys saw we were better than them. So that does frustrate me a little bit, but hey, let's be happy with the wins we picked up, and we can leave Maui knowing that we went above 500. Woohoo. And afterwards, we just got taller and more intimidating. Tyson York, the 7-footer, who is a McDonald's boy, I will mention, even though he's ranked near the 80s, that's fine. I didn't even look at his stats, because he's 7 foot. That's all you need to do in order to come play for us, as long as you're like a 4 or 5-star recruit. So finally, we will add a 7-footer to the roster. So happy about that. Thank you, Tyson. I'm happy about this too. 11-0 in the Conference USA and then 26-4. So pretty good. We're on a 19-game winning streak. Like, woohoo to that. This is why I scheduled us tough games of the non-con. We're still ranked 17th though, man. I thought that we'd be ranked like, I don't know, like 12th or something, but we're going to be a 5 seed this year more than likely, which doesn't make any sense because last year's non-con was less challenging than this year's. I don't understand it. We beat Miami. We actually beat Duke on the road in Cameron. Oh, wow. That is a stunner. And then we lost to Kentucky by 3. Wow. That is phenomenal, man. Let's go. And we beat Arizona State. We also beat Penn State by a bazillion. We beat Utah. I mean, dude, this is a lot better than I thought it would be. Like, that Duke win, that's got to be a pretty impressive one, right? Like, you'd imagine. We also beat UCLA, as you all know. Dude, UCLA's ranked 8th and Duke is ranked 9th. But yeah, we're ranked 17th. Oh, wow. Texas Southern, they're undefeated. They went 30-0. We played them in Maui, obviously. So, I mean, they have something to be pissed about too, man. They just don't respect us. Same with Siena. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are like mid-majors that are just not getting support. So if we're going to win a natty this video, it's looking like we're not going to be a 1 seed more than likely. Unless, even if we win undefeated like Siena, I guess not. It's just not going to happen. It is what it is. Let's look at these season stats. LeVar Cotton was pretty solid. Okiki, those two, I mean, none of them are true centers, but they rebounded the ball well. And then Sean Baldwin was all right, 7, 3, and 6. 21 points for Mike Burgess, the ginger. He's been a stud ever since he stepped foot on campus. And then 18 and 6 for Brian Woods. Same thing for him. And then off the bench, didn't really get too much. So I'm happy with the team that we have right now. I wish we got a little bit more from our small forward, Sean. But without a true center, we've been playing pretty well. So yeah, we're ranked pretty high. Like, vibes are good right now. I think another Sweet 16 is definitely the floor of this team. UTEP gave us a close game, but we destroyed Sam Houston as well as Middle Tennessee State. So we are looking at a 5 seed, which just, oh man, we move up in conferences. We schedule harder non-conference games. And yet we drop a seed line, even though last year's team had around the same losses. It just, it's so infuriating, man. There we are, playing CU. It's either Colorado, Creighton comes to mind. It's Creighton. Dang, man. We got to play a power team in the first round, and they're a 12 seed. That's kind of pooey. It's fine, though. I'm not scared of the Blue Jays. Hawks are a more ferocious creature. I'm like 90% sure. I'm not exactly a zoologist by any means, but, I mean, would you rather have a Blue Jay or a Hawk? I feel like you'd rather have a Hawk, and we are better, so we should win this, hopefully, going away. Oh, my God. Electrocution, dude. We're killing them. Oh, my gosh. It's a slaughter. It's a Hawk takedown. Yeah, because that's what Hawks do. They pounce. One by, is that 36? 95 minus 59? I think that's 36. What a spanking, man. That's a great display of dominance. I love that. And now we got to play another bird. Kansas. We played them last year. I don't think we played them this year. We definitely played them last year in the non-con, though. I'm pretty sure we lost. I really don't remember, to be honest. I just know we have played them, so there is some familiarity. It's another bird school. What? They're an A+ across the board. This is why I wanted to be a 4 seed. Bro, this is such a crappy draw, man. The NCAA Rankings Committee, they are going to get a nice long letter from Coach Yoga. OMG. I just don't see it going well, man. I mean, we've beaten teams that have been good this season. Like, we beat Duke, we beat UCLA, but man, this is just not a good draw. We'll see. What? We actually won? Dude, I was simulcasting that thing expecting to jump in and us lose. We won by 9. All right. Well, I'll definitely jump on the next game. That is not how I thought that would go. Let's go, man. This team giving me good vibes. All right. So we made our Sweet 16 again. Oh, Kentucky. Little rematch of Rui. We only lost to him by 3, right? I think it was close. Yeah. So could we pull this off? It was an overtime too. Oh, the upset was so close. LeVar played a great game. So did Brian. But just like we've talked about, it's just Sean. He doesn't really give us much. Mike Burgess had a bad game though. So hopefully Mike can step up this time around, the ginger. Okay, not going as well as that game went, that's for sure. Down 15. It's not looking great, but there is still time. I'll leave the door open, but you guys have seen me play with this team this video. I don't know what it is. They don't like me. It's something. Whenever I jump in with them, we play awful. So, okay, there we go. We got to stop. All right, nice rebound from Brian, our smallest guy, Caucasian. All right, let's do a transition 3. Okay, that's not really open. Do we go down low? Little pump fake action. Did not fall for the pump fake, and I get the ball stolen from me. Terrific. Block it! Please don't be a foul. And of course, oh, I thought that was going in. It was not. All right, let's go. Okay, we need to hit a 3 here. Man, oh man, Mr. LeVar is fast. Dude, his release is slow. I forgot it still went in. Oh, wow. That's the 1 3-pointer I make with this team. Like, come on, man. That was contested. Dude, they keep putting up bad shots, though. Okay, let's get this within 10. All right, I want to say that we lost by single digits. That'll be good for confidence building, I guess you could say. Yes, corner, pump fake, didn't fall for it. It's fine, and yes! Good seal inside A1, LeVar! High testosterone is ballin'. He is not intimidated by these Wildcats. Let's go, man, yeah. Love that, LeVar. Absolutely love that. The and 1 has been completed. We're only down 9, yes. Going at LeVar again. Yeah, you don't want to test LeVar. He's a big, strong, muscular man down low. Corner. That's just not open. Do we go back down low to LeVar? He's been carrying. They're doubling. Do we pass out? I think we just go hook shot. Or Bill will turn around. Yeah, dude, LeVar is splashing things, man. This is great. Steal. Yes. Yes, I got a steal. Perfect. Transition 3. We need it right here. Come on, Mike. Mike and I. Come on, Ginger. Ginger, let's go. Okay, only down 4. The one time this team plays good for me, we're down 15 when I jump in. Oh, my gosh, man. I'm on an 11-0 run by myself right here. Yes, another steal. Let's go. Go. Push it, boys. Push it, push it, push it. Pass ahead and then... Oh, my gosh, dude. That's our worst player for a reason, and that's game over. Hate to dog on you, Sean, but, man, just that turnover was big time. I mean, he's still gonna be a good player for the future. He's just our worst player in the starting lineup right now. That could change in the future, and we're not gonna say goodbye to anybody. Although I'm sure there's going to be guys that leave early. I mean, the way that LeVar played in that game against the best team we played the entire season, more than likely Kentucky. The NBA is probably going to be interested. Would not blame them. High testosterone. He's ripped to the gill. I mean, he looks like he's carved out of like a Greek painting or some sort of cinder block or something. He's literally like photoshopped. So it wouldn't shock me to see him go pro. Again, though, the team we lost to goes far. They did not win at all, but they lost to Arizona. So I guess that's the consolation prize. Every team that we lose to in these instant play tournaments, they keep going to the title game. Yes! We're gonna move up again, the SEC. Dude, this is something that almost never happens. I'm gonna get 2 invitations to move up. Yes, I'll take that. Conference USA was just not very impressive to me. That's good. We can get better seeds for the future. LeVar, that's not surprising. It looks like he's our best chance, so I will attempt with him. And he said no. Dude, I keep getting shafted on these. Okay, I think our next best. Probably Brian. It doesn't cost as much as Mike, and he declined immediately. I'm sure Mike's going to do the same. If only we had more points, he probably would decline too, honestly. That's bad, man. That's 3 starters that we're losing again. Gosh, and then Connor. Solid player. Would be nice to have him since we are losing LeVar. Gosh, dang it, man. I just can't get one kid to stay for an extra season that goes to the NBA. Thankfully, it's reload, not rebuild at UMES, but it'd be nice to keep some continuity with these high-end players that we have in the program. So 4 open scholarships, shouldn't be hard to fill them at all whatsoever. I'm expecting there to be plenty of guys that want to come here, and yeah, this should not be too challenging. And we got all the guys I wanted. Vaughn committed after like a week. It was almost instantaneous. Olumiji Cameron, Grant Fisher, Jared Swanson, and then Remus Carr. He's only 6'8", but he was the highest ranked center I could go after. Am I thrilled with these pickups? It's not awful. I mean, it'd be nice to get some more 5 stars, ideally, but for some reason during the regular season, like no 5 stars want to come here. So kind of something we're just having to work through, but I'm not going to complain about signing 4-star recruits. 15th ranked recruiting class, probably like 2nd or 3rd in the SEC, I'd imagine. Yeah, 3rd. It's just... the 5 stars, man. I really hope there's some next regular season. I would be more than okay with cutting some guys that we just signed because we need more like 80 overalls that Kentucky just signed. Mike Burgess, like the guy that literally just left us, and then John Thompson, the guy we had earlier in this video a couple years ago. Like they were 5-star dudes. Sadly, we just couldn't keep them in the flipping program. I wish we had blackmail material on them. That would have been nice. Yes! Yes! A third. Yes! 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 Thank you. The number 3145. Perfect. Okay, I'll probably open up, how many scholarships? We have 1 available. I'll probably open up like 2 because I do want to leave us some recruiting points for the offseason just in case. There are some guys I want to try and bring back, and I probably won't be successful in that as we've seen this video, but it won't hurt to try. I'm going to cut another guy. Let's cut a Lamiji, 76 overall. So that's going to open up 4 scholarships for us, which I hate doing that, but you got to go after the 5 stars because we have so many recruiting points. It'll probably be expensive to get them all, but it's not like we're trying to sign 8 recruits like we did a couple years ago. I feel like I big-brained that. We'll see what happens. But this is our lineup. We got LeVar Pastel. He's starting. Okiki's back at power forward. Sean Baldwin at the 3. Hopefully he improves. Brian Brandon. When he started, he wasn't great last year. Obviously, he didn't start because Mike was here. And then Eric Swanson, a new starter at point guard. This is all subject to change. Maybe I'll start Crispin somewhere, or maybe I'll bring in Steven instead of one of the power forwards. We shall see. Definitely a balanced team. Like, we have 388 overalls, which is the most we've had this video, so I'm happy with it. I just wish we could convince some guys to stay, man. I really hope that the SEC does not rip us a new one. I think we should be able to compete in the SEC. I don't think there's any teams that are going to really overwhelm us. We are preseason ranked 18th. Feels pretty low. That should be some disrespect, boys. I think that we're going to be better than that. Really pissed right now. Really, really pissed. A 7-footer was available and I couldn't get him. I tried so hard. I invited him to a game. I did an unofficial visit and I did like a head coach visit. I spent over 100 points on this guy. We have no points now. We're broke. I wanted him that badly. Not just because he's 7'1", but look at his hair. I mean, that is sweet. He looks straight from the 80s. Oh, he probably dyes it too. Dalton he didn't want to come here. I don't know why. I don't know what he has against us, but at least we got Joe Herrera, Richard Flowers, and then Amos Bolton. So we got the number 1, number 5, and number 8, but man, I wanted the 7-footer. As for on the courts, we are 5th in the country, 21-3. Very happy with that. I told you guys we'd be better than whatever we were ranked in the preseason. I think it was like 19th or 16th or something crappy, whatever it was. The haters gonna hate, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's look at the schedule stat stuff. Wisconsin we beat. We lost to UCLA. Texas A&M Corpus Christi by 31. Color me confused with that one. We beat Siena, Iowa, Temple. Conference play rolled around. We smacked Mississippi State. Who did we lose to in the SEC is my question. It was Mississippi State. Wow. We destroyed them and they destroyed us. That's kind of bizarre. As for today, we got Kentucky on the road. As you guys can see, we are the better team. A+ across the board. I'm hoping that this is not like too scary of a game. And this should be like a huge marquee win for our March Madness push, because obviously we want to try and get a 1 seed if we can. So hopefully this is not too competitive. We haven't really done that. I mean, we're up, so I can't complain. Can we bang this 3 here? Bang, bang. Yeah! Of course it's in and out. This game hates me. It's fine, though. That's not going in, right? There we go. At least we're playing good defense. I mean, we're up 7. This isn't, like, bad by any means. I just wish we could make an open 3. Can we make this? Okay, that's not open. Oh, yes. Nice pass, though. That was beautiful. Let him right to the hoop. No way. No way, yes, dude. They're shooting some poopy shots right now, which I'm very thankful for. The foul party's going to start soon, so let's try and build up as big of a lead as possible. Do we kick this? It's not open. Shoot. Corner? Do we shoot this? Yes, we got to bang that. Please, this time make it. Of course, we miss again. Please, no. Please, no. Yes. Okay, we're playing good enough defense. I just want to get some more points, dude. I want to get some proud. Okay, they're starting to foul. Just make these free throws. We'll be A-okay. This is still a good win. I mean, Kentucky's not like an A+ like we are, but, yeah, they're ranked. Do not mess this. It's so much faster. I forgot. I'm so slow in the head. Man, I'm an idiot. It's fine. Just get some stops. The thing is, though, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a free throw on the speed. There we go. Okay, it's fine. They can't score on us. Eventually, I'm going to figure out the speed of this thing, and then it's going to be like, woo, let's go, LeVar. He's shooting 95% of the free throw line. Can't be surprised. Steph Curry shooting center. I got it that time. Bang, bang. And this should be 2 for 2, I think. Nope, I missed the second one. Gosh, dang it. All right, well, it's fine. I made 1 out of 2. We're up 10 points. Less than 50 seconds. We're going to be fine. Oh, my goodness. Okiki is averaging 25 points this year. He went for 22 and 13. We got 28 from Eric. Wow. Can't say I'm surprised that Brian hasn't really been that great. He wasn't great this game either, even though he's a high overall overall. Just hasn't really scored as many points as you'd like to see. Sean's been all right, but it's really our front court that's carrying us. And it was like that last year. It's nice to see Okiki. I mean, he came back. He was a starter last year, so he took a huge step. Like, this is great, dude. Let's go. No wonder we're in line for at least a 1 or a 2 seed. Like, look at this production. And we've kept it up. We beat Missouri, Vanderbilt, Florida, Ole Miss, and then the Vampire Piggies. So 27-3, man. That is excellent. Season stats, you guys kind of saw these after the game that we played against Kentucky. LeVar was terrific. Oh my gosh, dude, Okiki, his stats, every time I see him, I'm just like, it's like that Mask movie where his jaw drops. Like, dude, 25-10 basically, 10-5 for Sean, he was okay. Brian Brandon, he's such a passer. It's crazy as a shooting guard. It's not exactly what you'd associate. And then 15-5 for Eric Swanson, really didn't get too much off the bench. So it's really just the Okiki Madison show. LeVar's great too, and then we get a good bit from Eric Swanson. So we'll see, man. We got a 1 seed. Honestly, it should be clinched. I think that we've done enough to clinch a 1 seed and not have to worry about it for this SEC conference tournament, but we shall see. I think that we'll probably get tested in like the semis potentially, or maybe the finals. I mean, Kentucky's right here, so is Auburn. So yeah, we'll probably get tested in the semis. Dang, we lost in the semis to Auburn? Well, that sucks. Lost by 18. Okiki played awful. What the heck? Only 21 minutes? Did he get hurt or he foul out? I have no idea. That's a crappy performance, though, heading into the conference tournament. But, whatever, man. Virginia won the ACC tournament before they got upset by UMBC, and then Purdue won the Big Ten tournament before they got upset by FDU. I'm like 90% sure those two things are true. Don't fact check me on that. Are we still going to be a 1 seed? Oh, thank goodness we are. Let's go. Woohoo! And we are playing TBD. All right. Well, it's going to be a play-in game. I honestly kind of prefer that. Louisiana Lafayette? Didn't we play them in the regular season? It doesn't really matter because we're going to absolutely body bag them, but I could have sworn we did play them in the regular season. Yeah, we did. We only beat them by 12, though. Okay, hopefully we won by much more than that this time around. Boy, oh boy, did we. We won by 31. That gives me confidence, boys. I love to see that. All right, who do we got in the 8-9 game? For realsies, man, Princeton. We've played them so many times this video. It's fine, though. This should be another game where we shouldn't have to sweat this. Okay, that was much closer than I thought it would be. We only won by 8. Frick, man. I mean, I'm not expecting a national championship, just complete transparency. No! We lost to them by 31 in Maui. Texas A&M Corpus Christi. All right, well, time to exercise some demons, I guess. But like I was gonna say, I'm not expecting to win a national championship, but it would be nice to go to our first Final Four of the video. They're an A+ across the board, just like us. We shall see, man. We shall see. Hopefully, the team plays pissed off at the very least. Yes! We are playing pissed. We're up 7. Beautiful. I want to go down low to LeVar. Come on, let me get out the way. Scram. Yes, because they're doubling. I'm circling. I get the ball stolen. Of course I do. No, please now. Please now. And of course, we just give him a wide open shot down low, dude. What the frick? Do we go big to big passing? I like that. Oh my gosh. Let's go pick and roll right here. Let's do a little pick and roll. Let's do a little picky poo. Come on, there we go. Roll it. Okay, that was not effective. That's fine, though. That's open. There we go. Splash time. No way he makes that. Please, no. Thank you. It's starting to foul. We're up 8. It's going to be the free throw party. Let's see. We got here Mr. Edick. 1 for 1 and then 2 for 2. And it should be GG's. I don't know how this team beat us by 31. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Like, I get losing, but how are we losing to somebody by 30 points? Like, our roster's just too good for that at this point in the video. Just very bizarre. Interesting. Marquette. Typically, you see number 1 versus number 2. The game's pretty chalk. Like, it's very rare to see upsets in this March Madness with this game, but it looks like the 2 seed Auburn actually lost to Florida, and then Marquette beat Florida. Huh. All right. Well, I mean, it opens up pretty nicely for us because A&M Corpus Christi, as you guys know, they were an A+ across the board. You guys just saw Marquette's only an A, so on paper, this should be easier, right, guys? Yashka. Whoa. We're up 40. We won by 40. Yep, that was definitely easier. Oh my gosh. Well, first Final Four of the video, boys. Let's go. That's what I wanted. That Texas A&M Corpus Christi game, dude. And Princeton. Princeton gave us a scary game, too. Man, oh man. Marquette, thank you for somehow coming out of the bottom region, because you just did us a huge favor. Let's go. And now we got Duke, who... I'll say it, I'm not that scared of. I probably should be, but last year, if you guys do not recall, we beat them in the non-con. That was like our marquee win, so I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty confident. What about the bottom? It's UCLA and Villanova. UCLA, we've played quite a bit this video. So 1-2, 1-2. I said maybe no national championship this year, bro. We might be able to pull this off. We'll see. Now that we're here, we might as well try and get freaky. We are down 1. It's fine. Less than 2 minutes left. There's enough time to come back and win this game. We're only down a single point. We got this, gang. Let's play some good defense right here. Or just get crossed up. Oh, nice start. Yes, that was beautiful defense. I love that. Coach Yoga approved. They are really taking down the shot clock. No easy shots. This is not open. I'm right there contesting. Oh, serious, bro? They just milked the entire shot clock and they make a contested 3 right in my face. Oh my gosh, and then we turn it off. Okay, I got a steal. It's fine. Don't freak out. I am pissed though. Really? They're making that in my face. Watch us miss. Okay, I don't know why you're not spacing out to the corner, Eric. Like, you got a big guy on you. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's just go ISO. We got a mismatch right here, Eric. I need you to take him to the rim. Just take him to the rack. You're quicker. There we go. Please make this, Eric. Make it. Thank you. They do have to shoot, but I'd prefer to get a steal if possible, or bait them into a quick shot like that. There's no way that goes in, right? Dude, they're making what are we? I'm losing my sanity as we speak. Please, come on, Brian. And we missed that. Sean just selling us. I should not have relied on Mr. Baldwin to shoot the ball right there. That's just not what he's good at. He sucks. We're really gonna lose this, aren't we? Yeah, there's no point. I'm spamming square. Give me this. Dude, we had this, man. We played good enough defense. They just hit ridiculous shot after ridiculous shot. Like, it's just so annoying, man. No! Big old donut hole from Brian Brand in this game. Good riddance, buddy. Man, oh man. Wow, their center went nuclear on us. They had a 94 overall center. Sean actually had his best game I've ever seen. 21 points, but he couldn't make that open 3. We couldn't get stops. I'm just so frustrated, man, because it was there for the taking. Like, we played good defense. The shot clock winding down, they hit a 3 in my face, and then the contested prayer that he threw up in the lane. Oh, man. Well, on to next year. Of course, they won it all. I think they won by like 30 or something. Just so frustrating. It was right there, man. All right, close, but no cigar. Story of my life. We actually signed the #1 and #2 ranked kids. Richard, he was ranked like in the 20s at the start of the season. I think he was like 17th or something. He jumped all the way up to #1. That's pretty lucky. We're signing the top 2 recruits coming in. That is incredible. I don't know if they're going to start for us immediately. They'll probably be like 87, so it'll be tough. Really will depend on who is leaving us, and we don't have any points. So, yeah, this is really unfortunate. Marion Hodge did not play for us. Crispin was off the bench. Brian wasn't really too great. Okiki was our best player, and then LeVar was probably our 2nd or 3rd best player. So, again, man, we keep losing kids from our front court every year. Wish I had some recruiting points to use right there, but that stupid 7-foot large specimen milked me dry in the offseason. Or no, the regular season it was, so that's infuriating. We got 5 open scholarships, though, and there's not even enough guys, more than likely, so I guess we'll do some regular season recruiting. Wow, we got 1 guy. That's it, Eric Ware. Oh, this is something that happens in the offseason a good bit, but you guys haven't really seen that, so unfortunate. I'm not really concerned, though, to be honest with you. We're just going to cut all the walk-ons, and we'll just sign some kids during the regular season. But those were the only 5 guys that wanted to come here that are actually decent recruits, so we struck out on 4 of them. Still, though, it should be the best class in the country, right? No! The Flying Airbuds. It's fine, though. We signed 280 overalls with those 2 kids that were ranked #1 and #2. So, did not get a #1 recruiting class this video, which I am pretty disappointed in. We got #2 twice, though. Deuce. So, I guess that's good. Feel bad for Eric. The CPU is not starting him, even though he was the starter last year. Apparently, Jason Reed. This kid's interesting, though. If you guys don't remember, he was the guy that I scouted during the season, and he was averaging like 30 points and 15 assists out of high school. So, I do want to see what he's got. It wasn't like Eric was bad, but if the CPU says that Jason's better, then I'll take the CPU's word for it. We're going to go him at the 1, Amos Bolton at the 2. He was that kid that was ranked #2 in the country. Sean Baldwin at the 3, Grant Fisher at the 4, and then Steven at the 5. So most of these guys have been waiting their turn, especially Grant and Steven. They're new starters. Obviously, Amos is a true freshman, and then Jason has been on the program for a while now, too. So I'm excited. I really don't know what Richard's going to do. If he starts, like, popping off the bench, I'll have to insert him into the lineup. We shall see, because I've seen that with true freshmen before. I've seen them, like, score 10 points off the bench, and then we'll have to make the adjustment there. But, yeah, this is safely the best team of the video. I'm really excited to see what we got. I think that we got that championship DNA. We should all be pissed off, too, because, oh, my gosh, man, it just scars me what happened against Duke. Look at us on top, number 1. Do I know why we're ahead of Kansas? No idea, because I think that we lost to him. I'm pretty sure, if I remember looking at the schedule correctly. Yeah, we lost to him by 20. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like they are definitely going to be tough to beat. I'm sure we're going to have to play them again. Who else did we lose to? Mississippi State by 2. Okay, well, at least we only lost by 2. I'm pretty sure they're ranked like 4th or 5th or something like that. So our 2 losses are to 2 other 1 seeds, which I'm pretty thrilled about. We also got the rematch W against Mississippi State, so that's great. We beat Kentucky. I think that that means we only had 1 loss in the SEC then, right? Yeah. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other ranked teams, so I feel like that's pretty shabby, man. We got 5 tournament teams besides us, so yeah, this is pretty impressive. I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now. We weren't going to go undefeated. Like, that's hard to do in this game. As for recruiting, it was pretty easy. We got 3 5-stars. This Adam kid, he jumped up a crap ton, so feel pretty fortunate there because he's ranked in like the 30s or 40s. Another cycle where we end up with the number 2. Actually, last year was number 1 and number 2. This year it's number 3 and number 2. But boo freaking who, you get the point. We got 3 5-stars again. It's terrific, dude. I freaking love it. And we have recruiting points left over, so if there's a chance we can give anybody an offseason, hopefully we can actually capitalize. Steven Sweet, though, is pretty good. 18 and 15, 7 and 10 for Grant, 16, 2 and 6 for Sean. Okay, Sean, stepping up your game. Amos Bolton is a true freshman, was really good, and then Jason Reed was solid as well. We do a really good job passing, it looks like, with those 2, so I'm happy with our backcourt. We didn't really get much off the bench, which makes sense. The bench isn't really utilized in this game, so yeah, best team of the video. Not like last year's team was bad, obviously. I think last year's team you could compare to like a Reese Cup. This year's team, no, it's over the top. It's like a frozen Reese Cup, you know what I mean? Just so elegant. So decadent. It's another word that people use to describe food, but I don't really care about this conference tournament just like last year. I'll probably simulate to the end of this thing and see how we do. Par for the course. We lost in the finals of the SEC. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Good for Kentucky. That adds to their cool factor when it comes to seeding day, but we should still be a 1 seed. I don't know if we're going to be the number 1 overall seed, though. That should probably go to Kansas since they beat us head-to-head by so much, and they only have 1 loss. Nope, it's still us. Dude, if I was Kansas, I would be pissed. But we should be playing the worst 16 seed, a 16 and 16 team, WU, Winthrop, and we absolutely eviscerated them. 111 to 68. Steven Sweet went for 41 and what's that, 22? Just too big, too strong, that's for sure. Dude, again, why do we always play the same teams that we've played previously in the freaking 8-9 matchup? We played Colgate in the regular season. I think they gave us a close game. They did. Down here, we only beat them by 1? Okay. See, this is the same thing happened last year at Princeton. We played them in the regular season, or we played them the year before. I wish there were new teams, man. It freaking sucks. At least this time around, it looks like we're not messing. Dude, oh my gosh, dude. How is Colgate that good? That's my question. They out-rebounded us. Like, how is that even a thing? I don't know. But we won. Doesn't matter if it's by 1 or if it's by 50, and we're playing Florida. I don't remember the game that we played against them in the regular season. I'm sure we won it because we only lost to Mississippi State. We beat them by 27. I mean, you'd hope, right? This shouldn't be scary. Steven went for 25 points. Jason Reed went for 22. It's really just those 2. They've been carrying, man. And it was like that in that game as well. Steven is averaging 28.5 points in the tournament right now. And then Sean Bolton's been pretty good. I mean, honestly, we're scoring points. We just need to get some stops on defense. I think we're going to pull this one out, and we do. 1 by 15. This same thing as last year, bro. The 8-9 game was scarier than the Elite 8 game that we played. Dude, Mississippi State. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm getting so pissed. I should not be mad at this because it's like we're winning, but bro, we're playing the same teams. It's just a rematch galore right now. Did we not think to, hey, let's mix up the SEC teams in the tournament? They do that in real life. I get it. This game was made 15 years ago. I'm not going to get too pissed, but Mississippi State, they're going to be good. We lost to them once. We beat them the other time. Hopefully this is a blowout just like our Elite 8 game last year. We shall see though, man. They're going to be tough. Yep, it's close. Okay. I'm just asking nicely right here, right now. Do not let them, of course, it's going to happen as soon as I don't even finish my sentence. I was going to say do not let them hit shots. It's fine because we got Steven. I'm going to feed the big boy. Feed the hungry hippo. Okay, it's fine. Kick it out for 3. Please, bang, bang. Or not. Steve? Yes! Oh, that was easy. All right, pass ahead. Can we just... Yeah, extra pass. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Nice slam, Jim. I like that. Please, no contested threes. Do not do this to me, CPU. I've had enough pain and suffering this video with all the crazy shots you've hit. No way, right? Please, that's good contest. Good contest. Good rebound. Thank you. Good defense getting rewarded. I love it. That's not open, though. Oh, it's still winning. Haha. How's it feel, CPU? I'm sure you're pissed right now, aren't you? They're going to shoot this right here. Yep. You just know it, man. I was worried for a second. The ball was going to bounce right back to him. I would have been very upset, very sad, very frustrated. Yeah, the shot clock's basically turned off, but if we can get a good shot right here, I'll just shoot it. Okay, no, they're gonna start fouling. That makes sense. Let's see what we got here, Jason. Surprised he's only shooting 39% from the field. That's pretty disappointing because he's scoring so many points. So that means he's taking a lot of shots. Looks like him and Steven were in a staring contest right there. That was kind of weird. I wonder who won. No way. Please don't start with this! You gotta be joking. We're still up 2, but like, man, why? Let's see what we got here, Jason. I don't know why you picked 54 as your nut. I just missed it. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's pray to the heavens, the basketball heavens, that the CPU does not hit another contested shot here. 4, 3, please no, for the love of everything. I'm asking nicely. No way. Let's go. Yeah, back to the Final Four. This time we're coming for it all, boys. Yeah, what a dub, man. I've never understood why they make the number 1 5 seed in the same region as the number 1 1 seed. Wouldn't you put the last 2 seed in the same region with them? You know what I mean? I've never understood how that works, but it doesn't matter. We beat them anyway. Let's go. Now we got Villanova. Oh, that's fun. A 4 seed made the Final Four. And Corpus Christi, man. They do not mess around down there, but they lost to UCLA, so not really concerned about them, but we got 3 seed Villanova. They're obviously going to be good. I don't think we've played Villanova this video yet, like in a non-con or anything like that. Oh, wow. Kansas got upset by Princeton. Dude, freaking Princeton, man. They are the 1 seed slayers, man. They're like the boogeyman that you do not want to see in the 8-9 matchup, but it doesn't matter. We're playing Villanova, like I said. Let's try and win this game. We were up 16.5. Oh my gosh. I don't even need to jump in. We won by 25. Yes! Flexing our muscles in the Final Four. See, last year we lost in that exact matchup. This year, though, new year, new us. We were not going to let that happen. Suck on these nuts, baby. Let's go. Okay, so UCLA did not play them in the non-con, if I remember correctly. No, we did not. Man, I really wanted a rematch with Kansas. Kind of anticlimactic. Maybe it's a good thing we're not playing Kansas again, because they did beat us by a lot. So, UCLA, they're obviously going to be good. Probably A-pluses across the board. Number 1 versus number 3. Not as much of a blowout as the Villanova game, but we are sitting pretty comfy right now. It's like Tanner on the recliner. We're up 10. Yes, just download to Steven. Ooh, I thought he got swatted for a second. I like that, though. Go up with tenacity. Go up with vengeance, and you're going to get rewarded by the zebra. Of course, I'm going to make both free throws. Come on, man. What do you think this is? I'm loving how we're playing right now. Just so much fun when you win like this. I'm still trying to figure out the whole Colgate thing. Like, they were our closest game besides Mississippi State, right? Yeah, just so weird how March Madness works. But regardless, playing good defense, no way, right? Rebound, gang, swat that. There we go. That was good defense. There's the rebound finally. Pass ahead to Steven. He's running. Big fella, big chungus. He's not a handler, though. Okay, let's be self-aware right now. Let's go pick and roll. Steven, yes. Roll it. Back down low. Yes, yes. You know what, Sean? I like that. You got to an open spot and you made it. That's all that matters. If you would have missed it, though, I would have gotten very pissed. No way they make that, right? Dude, and then they're making contested threes with 3 people right there. That's just par for the course for the CPU. They don't miss. We're up 11. I want to run a cool pick and roll between Jason and Steven, but they're just fouling me, so that's not an option, unfortunately. Should be cash money for these 2 free throws, right? There we go. Look at all the red in the stands. Man, what we've turned this program into. So magical. Again, though, they're staring at each other. Super weird why that's a thing in this game. It always freaks me out. No, it's just a video game. They're like trying to scare each other. You know what I mean? I don't know. Regardless, just need to keep making free throws. Hopefully the CPU will start missing contested threes, but knowing them, I'm sure that's not going to happen. Just stop them one time, Tanner. Contested 3. Please don't go in. No, no way. Thank you. And then, how did he get that rebound through me? Like, what? Albert Einstein from the heavens is investigating that one as we speak. It's fine. Just keep making free throws. We're going to be okay. There's no point in going back and forth with this stuff. We just need to get a defensive stop. It's as simple as that. No way. And we finally got one. Thank you. And they're not fouling. Yes. Let's go. We've done it. We have done it. Let's go, Coach Yoga, the losingest program in college basketball in recent memory. The second losingest, we've already gone through the whole Chicago State thing. They suck. They are so bad. UMES, like, they lose to teams by like 60 and 70. They are atrocious. But now, they are kings of March Madness, and the confetti is raining for the Hawks. Let's go! Huge shout out to Sean. I know that whenever I jumped in these games, he'd always miss open shots, but he was good in simulations, so that's all I care about. 20 points, 7 rebounds during March Madness. He had 28 points this game. It was literally just a 3-man show between Jason, Sean, and then Steven. Steven was so good, dude. I wish we could have gotten a 7-footer this video. It's gonna happen eventually where I get a 7-footer and he goes off. Like, 7-footers in this game are so OP. You guys are gonna find that out if you haven't already watched. Like, one of my 20-year rebuilds, the Florida Gulf Coast, the Loyola Chicago one, I got 7-footers and they would just go nuclear. They would go ape. It was unbelievably fun. So was this, though. Had an absolute blast. I think it took us 10 years, right? Yeah. That just goes to show how horrible of a place this program was in. I mean, our first 2 years especially. Oh, man, they were rough. After those first 3 seasons, 26 wins, 30 wins, 28, 32, 31, 32, and then 36. So we definitely flipped the script on the whole losingest thing in college basketball. Winning them a national championship in year 10, Coach Yoga. Yeah! And if you enjoyed, I have an entire NCAA Basketball 10 playlist. Click it on the screen, and I'm sure there's going to be a video that you're going to love.